just get rid of it. Yeah.
Oh, but what if we need to
Like-
reference the abilities it had?
Well, that sounds like a you problem.
You
well,
broke
fair
this one, right?
I broke it twice. I rolled nat ones
Twice.
and rolled bad twice with that weapon.
Yeah.
Ugh, heartbreaking, truly.
So it first of all stopped becoming a magical axe. Oh, there she is.
I heard
Hey.
a voice.
Oh.
Hello?
I hear
Oh,
a
yeah.
voice.
God.
Yes,
Hey, hello.
you're on a different one, but it doesn't sound bad. At least
Hello.
it's-
it doesn't sound bad. Good. That's good news.
Oh yeah, no,
Actually, it
that's fine.
sounds
Yeah,
good.
perfectly fine.
Louder than
Aw.
usual, so better, but clearer.
Yeah.
Okay,
RJ,
that makes
did you-
sense.
Did you grab the effect for the dreadful axe?
Oh, did I? Oh,
I don't know.
me
Did you?
too?
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm gonna
I-
delete the sheep.
Fine. Gosh dang it. Alright, control C.
Alright, I'm gonna get used to this pair. My other ones are broken. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
No, you're okay.
That's a bummer.
So sorry, and I'm
This one sounds
definitely no
better
streams
on my
today.
side.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well, what's going on?
Oh, I'm just not feeling well. I got pretty sick
Oh,
right the
man.
other day. That was really fun. Like, come on, we got this. I was
Oh,
like, no,
definitely.
you got this. Lay down.
I was like, definitely don't
Oh,
push
man.
yourself.
I'm gonna lay down.
You got your
Okay.
cold?
Oh.
As long as you're laying down.
Maybe. I'm pretty nauseous.
Someone didn't put their socks on.
Gonna need them socks.
I still don't have socks on. I grabbed it.
I
Nova, so you can
also
do
still
whatever.
don't. Okay,
I
I'm
don't
actually
have socks
looking
on
for
either. I'm glad we're in a
God,
sock
that's
group.
What is going on with you all?
I don't know.
Is Jonah the only one with socks on?
Jenna's the only one with socks
I
on.
was like, I've got slippers on, so I'm kind of like on a different bracket.
And everybody got
you're-
to see them.
Yep.
Stand alone.
Yeah,
Everyone
the
got to
socks.
see them.
The socks are in the Discord. Just scroll off of Wild.
Oh good. Oh good.
They
Nice.
have baguettes on them.
They do have baguettes. That's why I started
You have
putting a bunch
baguette
of
socks? Oh yes, I
baguette-related
did
things.
see.
Yeah.
Oh, they're cute. I like them.
Yeah.
See, I
That
kind of want to
explains all
show
the
them
baguette
the
gifts.
stream, but I'm gonna respect
Ooh.
Jonah's privacy.
Why?
You have my permission. It's not like you can see my face.
Oh,
Oh.
scandalous.
But hey,
You guys-
that picture may be worth at least $35 to somebody.
You,
So
you might,
You
you
guys,
might be.
you guys want to see a French man's feet with socks equipped?
What a
With
phrase.
socks equipped.
You guys are weird.
Are we now just referring to wearing clothes as equipping clothes?
100%.
yeah, you equip your items. You equip
Yeah.
your gear.
I don't know.
Hell
One
yeah.
sec, I need to unequip this hoodie then. My encumbrance is weighing me down.
Fair.
Oh, Zelly wants to see him.
Weird.
All
I
right,
can hear me. Through headphones.
there he is.
Let's see.
Look at the baguettes. Look at the baguettes.
Good lord. Let everything up.
Baguettes.
I love the word baguette. I have like a whole new appreciation for the word baguette ever since I found out that it is just like a generic word. I just like, this is fantastic.
I've been like, I don't know what's called, like brainwashed into saying it with an English accent when I say it in English instead of switching to the way I would say it normally.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
the
it's weird.
photorealistic baguette.
Baguette sock.
Oh, you mean like, oh, I don't have those yet.
Let have
but-
the entire foot be just a single large baguette.
Yeah, I know.
No, that's what you do. You get
There we
like
go.
the 2 foot leg warmers, where you like fully go in and just bring it up like a blanket up to your knees.
Like
Just
slippers.
one of those as an open baguette.
Ah.
Of course.
I mean, really,
Oh,
we need some
gosh.
baguette shoes at this point.
Yeah, at this point,
True.
just go full.
Yeah, just like
Go full loaf.
clown shoes that are
Yeah.
baguettes.
All right. What's gonna be the
Brown
right
slacks
song to
in there.
play as Jonah falls to his death? Valhalla awaits.
Yeah, that's
You
right.
know,
we use-
let the bodies hit the floor.
I,
Let the
I
bodies
think
hit the
that.
floor.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
think that
God.
might have a
Another
copyright.
one bites the
I
dust.
agree.
Oh no. All
I
of these
agree,
are
but I
too
think that
good.
might have a big copyright on it.
Uh-huh.
Put poll and stream vote.
Nope.
Okay, we'll
Guys,
just do everything we need to get the copyright sorted.
It's worth it.
Curry will never
No.
do that to me.
No, of course
Yeah.
not. Also, I'm standing underneath you and waiting to catch.
Yes.
Definitely wouldn't catch you,
too.
but in case.
Catch me in your arms, Dove.
No, literally about to try.
In the arms of an angel?
It's the solution.
In the arms of a dove? No, literally, yeah.
If only we had Raslin. But
That would
then
have.
we had a dogfight in midair. and that
Yeah,
would be
you'd start
cool.
seeing just a bird fight.
Oh yeah, an Arakocra fight in the air. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I would have loved.
Yeah.
That would be kind of fun.
Bird shit.
As for how we got into this situation, recap time. Last
You're probably
week,
wondering how we got here.
Yeah, literally.
Yes.
last week you guys
Hi, chat.
were
Hope you guys are
dealing
well.
with the aftermath of
Let me know if anything's too loud, too
Maria's
quiet, please.
interruption of the festival. The presence of both of your devil bodyguards and both of the Archfey, who took you into the Feywild somewhere safe and explained what they'd figured out about the curse, what was happening to the people in Mist Harbor. It was basically they would spend their lives enthralled to Elia. Their love and affection to her and their obsession with her would be giving her this constant source of power, constantly making her stronger and stronger. It was the fact that Jonah's mother was currently part of this enthrallment that was causing the biggest upset. And Ophelia offered Jonah a way to save his mother. But it would come at the high cost of... I don't think it was ever actually stated, to be fair.
Just that
So
he
I'm not
wouldn't
gonna
be
say
hurt
anything.
forever, yeah.
Yeah.
That's all we heard.
He would never be hurt again. But it would take 10 days for Ophelia to cast the spell, as what she's doing is very, very powerful. And
Thank
so
you.
Jonah has been given a theoretical 10-day time limit.
I hate this
Coming
time limit.
back to Mist Harbor, Jonah went to the theater to check on people. I think you guys were getting ready to leave, but Jonah wanted to go and just check on people, you know, a few, at least Curie. And then he...
Reject me.
Yeah, he was talking to Curie, and she was under the thrall of Elia. And Jonah made a comment that Curie's song was better. And normally this would be, you know, quite a compliment. However, in Curie's enthralled state, she took this as a slight against Elia, which was far more important to her than the compliment. And she got hostile. She tried attacking Jonah, and he constantly refused to take back what he said. He managed to get away, and Curie sicked the other people, the other bards and audience members in the theatre on him. So Jonah took evasive maneuvers, Misty stepped around a little bit, got back to the house, and you guys
I need
rested
to
up.
finish my soup.
I don't think what else happened.
I'm no longer welcome in the house. I remember that.
When in the morning when you tried to talk to
Soup.
Jonah's mother, you were banished from the house. The kid needed to recharge for a bit, so he went to sleep and Shelfell was watching him. Dadia went and got his cobalt from the blacksmith, and saw all of the smiths like working away to
Yeah,
make
no
little
worries.
charms and presents for Elia,
Rude.
blocking up the forge.
We ate pasta.
You
Mini
did have
insults.
pasta.
Ah, yes.
Yep.
Did eat pasta.
We
You
had
did
drinks.
have
Dove
pasta.
made.
Yeah.
Well, Jonah started, Dove finished.
Yeah, I was just
Worthless
like, I was.
pasta. It was
Yeah.
good.
And yeah, you guys
Oh,
had
shit.
one more night in the house. In the
Oh,
morning,
gosh,
that's when there was the issue with Dove being banished from the house when she tried to stop Jonah's mother from going to the theatre. And Jonah left to see if Dove was okay. No, that's when Jonah was going back to the theatre for some reason. And Curie struck, as she had been waiting patiently to ambush him. And he ended the session with Curie grabbing Jenna and flying high up into the air. As you know, a bird may be prone to do. Dove is following the shadow to try and possibly catch him. And judging by that little 8 on Curie's token, I'm assuming she's 80 feet up in the air.
Yes,
Oh,
I
boy.
remember that.
And
In my
that-
defense, I was trying to check if people were killing each other or
yeah,
were doing okay.
I was
You know,
well intentioned.
the road to hell is paved with good intentions. And you know what? If this goes badly, then that might be where you're going. So,
boy.
before we get into
been there
what
before.
Curie does to Jonah, he has been. Before we get into what Curie does to Jonah, Davey and Sheriff, you guys up to anything this morning?
We're going to Merlin's, I think.
That was
Yeah, I
the
think
plan,
that was-
yeah.
Yeah.
That was the
So
original plan.
preparations for that. Shelfel's doing like meditations because she's always anxious around Merlin now because she's never made mistakes before.
I think I would have been on my way to wake up the kid.
Okay. In that case, Davey, can I have a con save?
He's asleep, so his thing is going, isn't it?
Yep. And he can't control it. Ooh. Okay, so it's
boy.
early, it's early days. You're not expecting this sudden wave of nausea
Blech.
as all of your just like magical energy is suddenly turned off.
Oh, screw this! I'm taking a step back.
Okay. Then you are okay then.
No!
Oh my god.
Wake up!
Yeah, okay,
Can't be
that's
using the
enough.
door, probably. Mm.
That is enough, yeah.
It's
Wake up,
ordering!
samurai.
Wake up, samurai.
So you just hear this little like, oh, I'm awake. Thump, 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 thump. Door opens. He's like rubbing his face, doing that sleepy kid thing. And you can tell he's got his aura sort of on now.
All right, we're Jonah and Dove went to look at the place, check in on how Jonah's mother was doing. We're getting ready to do a bit of wandering around.
Okay.
All right. Yep, we'll see you downstairs with Shelfell. After you get cleaned up if you need to, or something. I don't know.
He's just gonna kind of look around, just like confused, not knowing the layout of the house, and just kind of shrug and do that thing. So, well, they don't have to. Like, he's gonna walk down the stairs quickly.
Mm-hmm. And I will head down to find Shelfell wherever she is at.
All right. Well, I can put it off no longer. Jonah, you see the theater sort of below you, as well as just the ground and the buildings surrounding it. And you can see just a crowd of people who are still milling about there, like a day and a half after the festival and after what Elia did. And their number seems to have swelled. However,
Swear.
your bird's eye view comes at a price, as Fury is looking down, sort of past you, looking at a very sort of juicy piece of ground that she sees. And
Fury.
as opposed to dropping you, Fury is going to instead dive bomb with you.
Oh, son of a.
Wait, what are you?
And she starts to rapidly descend downwards.
Okay. Just
Um,
descending, right? She did not drop me or anything.
She's not dropping you, she's dragging you down with her. Because she's a bard as well, and she knows magic stuff as well. And she's aware that Featherfall exists.
Oh,
And
Oh,
so she knows if she drops you, someone might know it. So she's making sure it cannot be used.
oh my god.
By
Oh, okay,
she's like Charizard seismic tossing you into the ground.
okay. I did not get
Yeah.
that at all.
So she is like flying down, dragging you with her, and she is about to just smack you into the ground. It is going to
Okay.
take her basically a full round to do this. So Jonah and Dove, you each have like a reactionary action you can do.
Okay. I definitely know what I'm gonna do, but okay.
You want to go first?
Sure.
You tell me.
Okay.
It's okay. I can do something as well, but
Okay, I had an idea, but now that she is just straight dive bombing you, like with you in her talons, that changes. So I'm going to yell out Xandarin's name, very quickly and very loudly, as I'm hoping that
Ooh.
is fast enough.
Okay.
Uh,
What is your action, Jonah, while this is resolving?
I am going to cast fly on myself.
Cast Fly.
Yes,
Okay.
because I learned that spell outside of the instruments.
Yes.
So
Nice.
I'm going to cast fly on myself and try to like temper the fall a little bit.
So, I will give you an option here.
Okay.
You might have to save this spell slot.
Okay.
You only have the one action. So you're still going to be grappled by her, meaning that your speed is still going to be 0, so your fly speed won't help.
Oh, that's true.
So
That's
if you
true,
would
okay.
like to do something different and save the spell slot, I'm okay with that because 3rd level is expensive.
Thank you. But yeah, that's a good point. Instead, I'm going to Misty Step out of her grasp, and 30 feet straight up. Wait, no. Should I do that? You said I had a round, right? To
Yeah,
do something?
you have one action you can do.
Oh, one action only.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so I'm not going to try and and escape. I'm just going to Misty Step out of her grasp and 30 feet up.
Okay. I don't think there's anything she can do to that. Just double check.
Hope
Wow, she's
rocketing
Ah.
down.
bloodthirsty.
Yeah, dude.
Damn.
What is?
Yeah.
Okay, she has one thing that she can do, and I'm double checking how this works because I've never actually, I think, officially used this. Okay. Yeah, so she can counterspell, and it just works with Misty Step, right? There's counterspells level 3, Misty Step's level 2.
Yeah.
She can do that, yeah.
Okay. So
Damn.
it just happens. Okay. That is going to mean that she can't get out of the way of the fall that she was planning to. But she's crazy enough to do this. Like, she was going to go down, use her reaction to swoop up. she's now going down with you because her reaction's gone.
Oh.
So you feel like your body start to disappear as your Misty Step kicks in.
Can I
But you-
counterspell her counterspell?
No, because you're doing this reactionary.
Okay. Okay,
So
that's fair.
I'm giving you like a full action as a reaction, and that's where your Misty Step came from. In future reference, yes, you can. Just not at this particular
Oh,
moment. But yeah. So she hears you do the verbal components for Misty Step, and you see this glint in her eye as she, in that split second, decides no, she needs to stop you escaping, even if it costs her. And she casts Counter Spell, and you feel your body just kind of coalesce again in her talons. And at this point, as you're sort of plummeting down, you hear Dove's voice cry out for Xandarin. And in that instant, suddenly, you feel this scraping sensation of Curie's talons as she is fully just uppercut out of the air by Xandarin, who just appears next to you and just smacks her, hits her so hard, like he's not loosening her grasp. It's literally her talons are scraping along your skin as she's forced off of you. You're still in the process of free falling, but Curie is now also free falling, but like the opposite direction. And just underneath you fall at maybe another 10, 15 feet, and then suddenly all your momentum is just kind of like gone. You are winded. You're still feeling it, but you land in Dinara's arms as she catches you from the free fall.
Oh.
And it's still going to hurt a little bit, but you're taking a lot less damage than you would have. So you take 10 points, as and Dinara is also taking those 10 points because she's stopping your movement. But it is considerably better than it could have been.
Good job, team.
Understatement.
Is Corey falling?
Curie is falling.
Oh man. Oh, I can't use a reaction.
God. Yeah, no. He doesn't know any better.
No.
So, as Xandarin like knocks Curie up into the air, he like doesn't even look back, but he sort of knows Dinara's got you, and he turns sort of as Curie is like she's like arcing upwards before she starts falling again, and at the zenith of her arc, he just puts his hand up, and this blue fireball
Oh
just
shoot!
erupts from
No,
his
don't.
hands
Ooh,
and engulfs her. So she kind of arcs up, gets hit by this fireball, and then is just going to plummet into the water.
Corey.
oh,
It's rough.
jeez Louise.
No. Oh, I can see her. Okay, she might be dead.
And Dinara is going to lower you softly down to the ground, and kind of sort of float you into Dove's arms instead.
Okay. Just,
Oh,
sorry, I didn't know what else to do.
You did
oh,
good.
I'll kind of like help you set down correctly.
my God. I'm too busy looking this way to say thank you, but
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll follow your gaze and just being like, we should probably check on your friend.
Yeah, yes. Thank you. I remember that. And I'll start. I already start
Yeah,
like
we'll remember this.
going this direction.
Yeah, I'll kind of like head along like the water ledge.
As you get over there, like, and you're sort of looking in that direction, you would see Curie kind of floating in the water, very badly charred. Like her feathers are singed and some are burnt completely. She is just floating, currently face down in the water.
Oh, crap.
I
Curie,
mean, I'm not gonna hesitate. I'm just
Um,
gonna jump in if anyone doesn't stop me.
no, you're gonna sink.
Well, that's fine. I don't need to worry about swimming or anything.
I'll
Three
take
things.
Yeah.
I'll pull out the rope of climbing that can automatically attach to things.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
I don't know if it can attach to somebody. Hold on, let me just.
If it can, I'm gonna say that it can because
I was gonna say, if she's like dead right now, she's no longer a person. She's an object now. So
Dang.
I mean I believe that is legitimately the rule.
Was our alignment too?
Yeah, I don't know our alignment
Proceed.
anymore. That thing's out the window.
I no, it does say it has to set fast into an object, but I am going to I'm gonna say that it can attach to people as well. Because that makes no sense otherwise.
Okay, thanks. Well, I think I'll did it with Daydeer when we were before we got eaten by the Fathom Feeder too. So
That makes
Good
sense.
I forgot.
Yeah, good times.
Yeah, didn't do anything, but still. So yeah, I'm going to command the rope to just wrap around her waist, and I'm going to try and pull her out of the water. I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna throw first level healing word.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't know how many rounds that pass. Hold on, just gonna. And yeah, I'm gonna pull her up. Quick healing word. Oh man. No, she gets max healing.
Nice.
Okay.
Of all the times we get max healing.
Yeah. Not best time for max healing.
So yeah, you pull her out. She's like unconscious, and as you cast healing words, she is healed.
She's not conscious again, right?
No.
Okay.
Good.
Wow. Did you see the rest of? There are people unconscious in the theater. I don't know why. Did they just beat each other's up?
Possible they might be passed out from exhaustion. I don't know.
I don't know what to do. We can't just leave them here. How long is it gonna take for the Iron Fist to arrive?
Probably a hot minute. But we can't really do a lot.
Ah man, she scratched my back.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, you're gonna have like I don't even know. Does she have feet in her artwork? Because you're gonna have a lot of just deep dashes on your body.
She clawed me real good.
Yeah. Like at least so she's got 3 long talons, so you've got 6 total just scratches, 2 in the front, 4 on the back, where her claws were dug in and just ripped out of you. Daydeer and Shoutfell, can you go ahead and roll me a perception check, please?
I Captain.
I did forget about this earlier.
Receiving the drama.
Potentially an explosion, yeah. They
Oh,
did use
Lord.
it. Good. I should roll for Muriel as well.
Just perception, right?
Yes, please.
Oh, I forget by the time I get to the stinking.
Oh. Ooh.
Okay, yeah.
Nice.
Is he paying attention?
Shellfell knows exactly what a fireball explosion sounds like. It's canon.
Oh no.
So,
That memorized.
like,
That's a
Daisy and
fireball.
Muriel, you hear just like boom, just outside, and just kind of like Muriel just glances curiously. He's like, it doesn't sound like too bad. Shellfell, not only do you like hear the explosion, but you feel just this pure arcane energy that's rippling off of it. And while at first you don't actually know what it is, you know that it was a high level magic that caused that sound. So all three of you
Clear.
are aware that something is going on outside at this point.
That can't be good.
This is very bad. That's a big fireball, and there's a lot of energy over there, isn't it?
We should go make sure the others are fine.
Yes.
All right,
Shing.
onward.
Alright, so you would see as you leave the house, that probably you would arrive just as like Jonah's pulling Curie out with the rope and talking to Dove about like the people inside the theater. You'd be seeing that happen as you approach, with an unconscious Curie on the ground.
Oh lord. Yeah, we're all gonna come scurrying over
Mm,
to help. I guess.
that is one well-cooked chicken.
It's
She,
it's not great.
it's all right. She's alive. It's my fault. I shouldn't have come. I didn't think the charm would be. I mean, the trance would be that dangerous.
I mean, it's already done a lot to the people around us, so I guess it's not really surprising, to be honest. I'll look at Data and Shuffle. I'm like, do either of you have any healing for his wounds? He got cut up pretty bad.
You look at me. I have like. I probably took off my my shirt and my vest at this point, and I have looks like I had wings at some points that have been pulled out.
Torn out.
It's like-
Honestly,
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
very accurate. Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Was that your new shirt that you just got absolutely destroyed?
It's one of the ones I have. I just mend them every time and
Wow.
wash them.
Fair
This
enough.
one has been burned multiple times actually with the elemental.
Couldn't tell.
I think I only have the blue potions, which are better for active fights.
Yeah.
Yeah, same here.
Well,
So
And
I'll just
Shalfell's kind of like having a conniption about it. She's like, I
Heal.
don't have any healing.
wait a minute.
The teal
yeah,
potions.
Yeah.
I can heal myself.
Okay.
It's not bleeding anymore already. Does it look bad?
Uh,
I'm gonna-
Yes,
You're-
yes, it does.
I was
You're
like,
gonna have some amazing scars, Jonah.
yeah.
Yes, it looks bad.
I mean, she had
Not
the
as good as
intent to
mine, mind you,
harm.
but they will be very impressive.
Uh, anyway, let's just leave her here. I healed her. She would be fine, but it's best we're not here when she wakes up.
Yeah. I'll actually look at the two devils and being like, do you by chance have a way to heal? I know I'm already asking a lot since you guys showed up so instantly.
The service was good. Sounds.
We are always ready at your beck and call, so
Sorry.
it's simply a matter of being called. She's gonna glance towards Xander and she'll like look at the wounds and glance back, and then like nod very just like almost imperceptibly, just such a small nod. Yes, we should be able to take care of the wounds. It will take a moment or two, but
If you don't mind. I'll try not to abuse you guys being around so much.
No, it's alright. We can just move on.
Well, if they can help you, it's good to help for it. So it's okay. It'll be easier if you save whatever you have for what we're about to go through elsewhere.
Look at Zendoran. You're not just going to cauterize it, are you?
No, but that would have been a great idea. We could do that instead if you want.
Please don't.
No, just don't do that.
Denari's gonna like smack his arm. Stop teasing.
I
Actually,
eat
gonna
up
reach
whatever's
down.
cool.
And grab his hand, and then they're both going to put their other hands on your shoulders, Jonah, as they are going to spell weave some regenerate.
Oof.
So that does take a minute to cast. So
That
it
seems
does take at
necessary.
least a minute.
I was gonna say, didn't we take more regenerative potions from the thing when we found out that's what it was? As they were, like,
I took like 3 to begin with, so
Yeah.
I've technically pocketed 2 of them.
right. I don't know
Dadia,
this, but yeah, I was like, wait a minute.
could you tie her up just in case?
Oh, that's a good idea.
There's a rope
Sure.
right here.
We'll just, yep, sure. We'll just do the hands behind the back and, how do you tie wings? Stuff. Have you tied wings before?
I don't know how to
You
answer.
just-
What do you mean you don't?
Yes, the answer's yes. Okay, just.
All right, then come over here and help.
I don't know. I'm not. I've been versed in the art of restraining someone. Sorry.
Learning so much about each other.
Oh, and Irene was really that surprised.
Oh no.
I said no.
Well, no as in you don't want the wings restrained? Or no as in which part? Holding the rope out, waiting.
Let's just get out of here.
All right. Once they get you healed up with whatever they're casting, we can skedaddle to somewhere less, I don't know, hostile, I guess.
It's open and in the street too.
We should check on Alabaster.
I'll look to see the boy and being like, okay, he's within eye shot.
Your mom's still a problem, Jonah?
Yeah.
What did you say?
I mean, is she still struggling? Is she... or still... Shuffle's very distracted. obviously.
Your
mom's still a
problem?
It's
She's very nice.
just try to kill me.
Oh my god, I'm dying.
Very unfortunate and a little confusing.
It's not her. It's whatever Elia did to her. I mean,
I'm so sorry. Such a funny
driving her
face.
crazy. Well, more crazy than she was.
Okay.
There's a way to break her on. I was gonna start muttering, trying to figure out if she knows
What?
any way to break something like that.
The
Oh.
spell that's on her. We just need more research done to figure out how to break this
True.
crazy large enchantment.
Speaking of, we got very caught up with the Fae people yesterday. Devil friends, do you guys have any knowledge on this curse? I know we did just.
Afraid not. It's far
Yeah.
beyond anything I've ever seen.
Hmm.
It shouldn't be possible for a regular mortal, whatever you guys like to be called.
Yeah.
He's not a mortal. Apparently,
Definitely not anymore.
at least not anymore.
Yeah.
And by the way, I'm just going to use the Boon of Navigus to
Okay.
see which direction she's at. If she's still on this plane.
Elia,
Elia herself.
I was
Uh-oh.
hoping you'd do this.
Oh
So,
no.
Jonah, So the Boon of Navigus, the way that it normally shows the way is like a twinkling of of dust, stardust, just like points in a direction, and you can sort of get a vibe as how close, how far, like something is, but in general, it's mostly just this sort of dust cloud that trails off in a certain direction. And this time, however, as you try and find Elia with it,
No, I'm not summoning Helia.
the dust starts to swirl and coalesce. And instead of pointing in a direction, it forms like an image of her face.
Oh no.
What the?
And she's going to, she like brings her hand up to her mouth very demurely. And she's going to say, Jonah, I didn't think it would take so long for you to come looking for me.
What?
After I went through all of the trouble to leave you out of my curse. You just can't help yourself, can you?
If I could wear a face of disgust.
I'm not gonna answer. I'm just gonna try and cover. I'm just gonna try and drop. I'm dropping. I'm dropping full of Navigus.
Okay, yeah. And as you drop it, and as it sort of loses that connection to you, the dust disappears, and so does her face. But as it's falling, you can sort of hear a soft little giggle, almost like carried on the wind.
Okay.
God, what
the fuck?
This never happened before. How is she doing that?
Weird.
That's very impressive abjuration magic.
Well, kind of grunts. Just,
Oh no.
yes.
She like reverse engineered the scrying capabilities.
I didn't know that was possible.
That's terrifying.
It shouldn't be possible.
Well,
Only one other person has been ever done that in this realm.
Who would that be?
Dingus?
Bruce? Yeah, is it?
oh, she said this realm.
You call him Lorendo?
Oh, fuck.
And I'll kind of stand there being like, wait, is Lorinda my creator? Wait, who's my... like she's just stuttering for a while. Like, wait.
Supposed to be Lorendo, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Where's he at? There he is. Oh.
Why is everyone hijacking magic since the past few weeks or so? What is going crazy?
Hey. One second.
Mm-hmm.
Things are happening that aren't supposed to be possible, right? Which means maybe we can have an impossible solution too.
I am entirely for that idea. Okay, so
Let's just go to Merlin's and try and... I don't know. What are we doing at Merlin's, either way?
We were gonna see if he had any info that could help us with
these
your
channels.
situation with the Fae and this whole situation in general.
Yeah,
Just focus on the enchantment and at least preventing everyone in the theater from killing each other until the Iron Fist can secure the area. Then we can bring Nuriel back home.
True.
And then I don't know.
we can do a couple things at once while we're at Merlin's, so we'll be mindful with our timing.
I'll be down.
Speaking of taking care of them, if we do happen to cure them before the 10 days are up, however we would be able to do that, connected to my terrible idea I apparently had while very, very drunk, if we make it so that the Fae can't keep up their side of the deal, then you don't have to keep up yours.
Mm.
I-
So if they don't
I-
need to cure your mother, then obviously you don't need to keep up your side of the deal.
Then it would be null and void.
Yes.
If I could figure out how to break that bond spell.
I guess.
That's worth
I
a
don't
try.
know. It's complicated.
That is definitely worth a try. If we can get to a cure for this ailment first, then maybe that's 2 problems with 1 solution.
You don't have to say 2 birds, 1 stone right now. That would be appropriate.
We've already kicked out one
Thank
bird.
you.
It's
Just
okay.
like mumbles and was just like,
Shut
just
down.
being mindful.
But it came out loud because she's thinking about other stuff too.
Normal shall tell things.
Kuri has been awake since the past 5 minutes. She's like, oh, just kill me, please.
Like, what are these people doing
All,
above
all,
me?
it, all it took to cure her was for her to get cooked.
That would be interesting if that was the case.
Speaking of which, I'm guessing they are done with the regenerate, so we've been,
Yeah. At this point, you've just been kind of chatting away while probably
Okay,
Jonah
yes,
is stressed.
we've probably been walking and talking and just leaving Kuri there at this point.
That's
Okay.
fine.
Don't want to be here when she wakes up.
Nope.
Where are you walking and talking to?
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, we can put her. We can put her.
No,
What?
What?
nope, that's fine. Don't worry about it.
no,
Okay.
We have to.
Oh, no.
Not when the DM reacts like that.
Uh-oh. The DM says, "Uh-oh, it's different."
Is it about the portal? We weren't finished. We weren't
No,
finished
no.
with it.
You're all good. Just
No,
just
we're not good. No.
We're so not good.
Nothing feels good now.
I guess if we don't hear
I'm
the
normal.
sky gasp.
Can we check on Alabaster before we leave?
Oh, yes.
I
yes.
just have this, like, I'm usually so much better contained than that, and then something just hit me, and I was like, oh god. But no, continue. It's fine until it's not fine.
Okay.
Okay, sure. Grabbing the Boon of Navigus,
God.
let's pick up Alabaster and get out of here. I'm gonna let you pick up Alabaster. It's probably best I don't show my face around the city anymore.
I mean, I think it was.
I-
Is this person chilling over here?
He's like sauntering around, like just singing Elia's song, doing a dance.
okay, so she's
She's
just
not
kind of
reacting to
moving around,
Jonah
okay.
just being around.
No,
Okay. I
Probably was
think it might have just been your bird friend.
maybe the people who were inside the place when they witnessed whatever happened with making your friend upset, but I don't mind grabbing Alabaster. I can't go in the house anyways. So
I'll get your stuff.
thank you. I appreciate that. I'll address the devils as being like, I don't know how this works. You are welcome to hang around, but I also don't know what any of this summoning and stuff does. We're gonna be doing our thing again. I don't know how this goes.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna go to the place they can't track. You probably shouldn't follow us.
yeah, no, we pieced together based on our first encounter. You were going back where we couldn't track you, so for now, we will simply observe. Usually we would hide our presence, but it seems like the people here are too entranced to notice us.
Okay.
So, whilst you're still in town, we might as well stay and just keep an eye out on you.
Okay.
And then when you're ready to leave, we will take up a waiting position until you get back.
Okay.
Hey, Nuriel.
Yeah?
Does Malakar track you with scrying or anything? Like to keep track of where you're at?
Oh, no. It doesn't work on us.
Fair.
And Malakar can't use magic anyway.
That's also fair. Like, there's always magic items. Anyway.
No, they don't work either.
What? Really?
That's confusing.
If I wasn't, repressing it right now, most of your gear would become useless.
Rude. Most of my gear's already useless right now.
Ooh!
Dang, friend.
Shots fired.
At himself. Xandrin is going to accompany Dove, and Denara's
Okay.
going to stay and make sure you two are this half of the party are okay. half.
Okay.
It's like 3 versus 1.
The
There's
majority.
got 2 people inside her, it's fine.
That's weird. Don't ever say that again.
How does Neriel do with teleport circles?
Oh my gosh, I'm dead. I'm laughing too hard. I'm
Are
getting
you asking
nauseated,
him
man.
in third person?
Ugh.
Half and half.
Because you said that in Dadia's voice, but you said near as if it was like at me.
It was a very
I'm-
RJ.
I'm talking out loud to myself as we walk.
The sky parts and God looks down and says, well, as long as his aura's on, it's okay.
Thank you.
Sorry, I've got to pour water.
Wait, what the fuck?
You're gonna hit work.
Alright.
Hydrate yourself.
Okay. Dove, as you start heading towards the dock and Xandarin is just following alongside behind you. He's still doing that, keeping 3 paces bodyguard behavior.
Okay.
Even though, it's only the 2 of you, and he's there anyway.
Right.
But yeah, he's still just doing that and sort of keeping an eye. And as you're sort of heading, you see the sort of destruction that one night in the city has caused. It's mostly just people who have been knocked out, slumped against walls. The results of a mass brawl all throughout the city. But there's also plenty of people just going about their merry way, singing and dancing. But everywhere you look, it's
Oh, so they're
Elia
still
everywhere.
functioning, but they are still enchanted.
Yeah.
Okay.
And a lot of them are doing their day-to-day roles as well. You see somebody who is walking into the tavern who's got a sort of a waitress's dress on sort of thing, and she's going in, but she's humming Elia's song while she does it. And people sweeping outside of the buildings in the street are also doing it, but they're doing a little dance to Elia's song whilst they're sweeping. That sort of behavior that's going on. So they're living their lives, but just with a constant reminder of Elia going through their head.
Ugh. Yeah. No, thank you.
Which means that even as you're getting to leave the city, you see the guards at the gate, and they open the door for you, just fine. But they're sort of praising Elia as they do so.
How far
And
does
you-
that go?
Guys are able to head out, and you see the dock, and the first thing that you've noticed is that the dock is completely empty.
Shoot.
All of the boats that were there are gone.
And we had Alabaster still on the ship, yeah?
Yep,
With
Okay.
Lopeng.
Yeah.
because that was his stable.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll
We'll
just
find
kind of...
coughing again.
That's what I remembered.
I just...
I was like,
Damn, dude.
Alabaster's on the boat. It's not there.
Ah, that's what you remembered. I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Wait. I mean, yeah, we didn't say anything to Clothing about waiting for us, or I don't remember what
No.
we said.
No, we mainly just kind of talked about how we didn't need,
Oh.
Alabaster at the time, so he was fine keeping him in his stables.
So
But,
I'll probably be back at the end of the festival.
Probably. Hopefully. Yeah, I'll just, stand at the dock with Xander and just, damn, that's inconvenient. Ugh. Alright, well...
Not if we go to Merlin's.
Yeah, they was just gonna kind of turn back and just being like, okay, well, maybe Alabaster's safer not here then.
As you sort of turn to leave, you'd notice that Xandarin seems distracted by his thoughts. He's staring at the dock, and it's he's got a quizzical, almost calculating look in his eye. and he's not really registering what you're saying to him.
If I turn to leave and he's still staring, I'll kind of, sort of like back up and do that, like, hello, like sort of.
Sorry. Was lost in thought for a moment there. Are you ready to return?
Well, I guess. I mean, I'll kind of gesture to the empty docks and just being like, our horse and carriage were on one of those ships, so, we kind of came here all for naught. Did you see something out of place, or were you just...
It might be nothing. I just had a worrying thought.
What's the might be something?
Well, thinking about what happened here, and if she's using these people as like a battery, eventually that battery will run out, right?
Yes.
And then she loses everything. So,
Right.
how would you go about making sure that didn't happen?
You would go and find other energy sources.
Right. And all of the boats are gone. Every one of them.
So you think they went to their respective areas to find more energy? In a way?
Yeah. It's like I said, there might be nothing. I might just be being paranoid.
It's a good thing to be paranoid about. It is highly likely with the fact that she was able to do all of this so far. So,
And this is a lot of work to
Yeah.
simply run out in however many. And even if people arrived and took care of the issue here, then she'd lose everything.
right.
But if there's a never-ending source of people constantly feeding her energy,
Then she'll have no problem.
exactly.
It'd be a real problem.
So,
Alright. Just kind of slump my shoulder and just be like, okay, well, we'll just go back and I guess be mindful of that. I'll maybe bring it up when we see Merlin and everyone together. That's a good thing to keep in mind, though.
like I say, I hope I'm wrong.
I also hope that. Goodness. I'll just walk back. Alabasterless.
That's like being maidenless.
Probably nothing.
So the rest of you, were you going, back to Dona's house to wait? Like getting your stuff together and whatnot?
Yeah, getting ready to leave.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So by the time Dove and Zandron return, you guys would probably have all the stuff and just be waiting for them. Dove looking like a little bit defeated in posture, I guess, because you said that your
Yeah.
shoulder slumped and stuff.
Yeah.
Zandron is still kind of being quizzical in the background.
What's going on? Wait,
Oh,
did
Everything
something
all
happen?
right?
all the ships are gone. All of them.
Oh,
So, wherever
that's strange.
wherever our ship is, so is Alabaster. Xander in here had a very good potential thought of a negative is if they're all gone, then maybe the other ones are trying to get more energy for Elia
Like,
in some way.
The
Like
other ones?
infect other people?
I don't know.
Did they do that?
I have no idea. She made your she'll double kind of gesture at like the compass thing, being like the compass thing, do that crazy spectacle. So I don't know what she can and can't do.
I'm going to let Victor know that's a possibility, or Captain Victor know that's a possibility. Then
Okay. That's wise.
Does seem pretty off rocker. Overpowered. It's
No, that can't happen. No. Not that way, right?
Well, maybe that's the thing, is that this is a potential, but we can't have any answers right now. They're all gone, so we can stick to our current path and keep this in mind.
Your current path. What are we even gonna do?
We'll go to Merlin. We'll try and research and try and figure out any information that he might have. We'll start there.
yes, I have so many questions. Oh, ideas.
That's a start. We can't do anything else here right now.
Mm.
And I'll tell you right now, while we were walking down the streets, people were acting normal, just singing along to Elia's song. So it seems like they're functioning fine. They were at the taverns, they were working, and they were, guarding places, but they were just also humming their praises to her. So if it stays like this, it's still bad, but at least it's not as hostile as maybe the people who are at the epicenter. That might be why they're having a harder time.
I just heard back from Captain Victor, by the way. He says they've already had a couple boats arrive from Mist Harbor.
Oh. Crap.
Oh no.
So they've been warned at least. I'll let him deal with it.
True. It's the best we can do.
Did you tell her to not let Elia in town if?
I could, but I have an odd feeling the poor captain wouldn't be able to do much about her at the moment with her whole weird ascension thing she did.
Yeah, I have no idea where she is.
So yeah, we could always just ask her how to stop this.
Ask Elia?
I mean, Jonah was talking to her a little bit ago on the thing before he dropped it, right?
I was gonna kind of twist a bit, I don't like that idea at all.
Hey,
I'm gonna
last-
use the
last
boon of
word.
Navigus on Elia again.
Oh.
Instigate.
Just,
Yeah, she's curious enough. So yeah, once again, her face forms. This time she's kind of looking directly at you. Twice in one day. You know how to flatter a lady?
I'll observe whatever she's doing to that too, just while they're interacting.
Go ahead and just roll me a standing arcana check.
You got it.
Nice.
ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
I will bear that in mind.
Alrighty.
Heck yeah.
And yeah, Donna's holding boon of Navigus. I'm just gonna look directly at the image of her. Elia, what do you think you're doing?
Whatever do you mean? I'm simply getting what I deserve.
Deserve? Is that the world you want to live in? Just people just doing nothing and being mind controlled by you? Just listen, Elia, you can stop this. You're already a great performer. I mean, people already praise you. Just let these people go.
I can't do that, Jonah. And I'm not controlling anybody. They all have their... I suppose it's not free will. They have a will. They can do whatever they like, as long as they continue to adore me.
Why do you need this?
I need
Do
the
you
power
even need-
that they give me.
What for?
You showed me something that I had never felt before. You have shown me that I can be made vulnerable. I never want to feel like that again.
What?
So if this is what it takes to become more powerful than whatever you did to me, I will burn this world. And there's nothing you can do to stop me.
So where are you gonna stop?
I will decide when I get there. There's no limits for me now.
Yes, that's the issue. Earlier, the only reason your powers went away is because something more powerful than you just temporarily did something, but that doesn't mean you can just protect yourself against that. There are other ways to do that, I'm sure. Just let the rest let the rest of the people out of it.
No. Not until I know that I am the strongest. That no one can ever take advantage of me again. And no one can ever make me feel that way. Not anymore.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't know it was you.
It's okay. I don't blame you. In fact, I thank you for opening my eyes to this possibility. I wouldn't have had to go so far if you didn't make me realize just how weak I was still. So thank you, Jonah.
Oh.
And I apologize. I really look forward to hearing you perform.
Just like my mouth like hangs a gap a little bit, like I can properly answer.
I'm going to sever this connection. You won't be able to contact me again this way.
Oh, Elia, wait.
Final
Just-
words?
Is there really nothing to stop you? I mean, there has to be. You could go live somewhere else.
It won't matter where I am, Jonah. I need everyone to adore me eventually. Do take
Then
care.
why-
I don't want to have spared you for nothing.
Can I insight check? What last sentence? Did she? My question is, did she actually spare us, or is she lying to make us believe
Oh,
that she
yeah.
actually couldn't?
Hey,
Uh,
also, is Jonah still wearing the educator's robe?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Darn.
I think that
Say if
one's
you
been-
did, say if you did, you have
I know.
advantage on those.
Yeah.
But
I was gonna say, I think that one's been long
Ah.
gone for like a hot minute.
I
It
know,
still
but
has
I'm
his
currently
name next
half
to it.
naked, so
he does have it.
Yeah,
I
Um,
have it.
it's just barely
Oh.
used.
Um,
But I still have disadvantage on stuff.
oh no.
to be fair, she is not attempting any sort of deception there. So that passes.
Okay.
But she also nat one what would have been a persuasion roll, so doesn't really matter either way. So you can tell. Yeah, she well and truly means it when she says it. She isn't trying to hide it, and she isn't trying to cover anything. She's giving you nothing that implies deceit, or anything like that. But she has, I believe she's mentioned before, or it might just have been it was when she was leaving during the performance. She, like, specifically looked you out. And, like, you know, she would have known then you weren't under her spell. So, sort of, that combined with what she's saying, as well as the fact that you guys would have felt, like, some of the effect of it, but just not as strong as everyone else. Yeah, you have no reason to doubt what she's saying.
And she broke the connection.
Yes. While you were, like, inciting that last statement, she would have blown you a kiss, and the dust would have just fallen away into nothing.
Yeah, man. Jonah got dive bombed with the Aarakocra. I summoned the devils to be able to help save him.
Well then.
I'm just standing there.
A few things. Well, that was a little informative, but also not at all.
We're fucked.
Well,
Yeah,
we're a
not
little...
feeling good right now.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Gotta be a reverse engineer spell. At least
Oh,
get myself
yeah.
an antidote going.
So Shalfel,
Ooh.
with the knowledge that Xander had mentioned before about she was reverse engineering the scrying, and you've been able to observe her sort of reversing the boon, which you guys have had the boon for a while. You've all seen it used. Some of you have used it yourselves. So you're all pretty familiar with how it works. So Shafa, you're able to take how the boon works and how sort of things like counter spell and other abjuration magic works. You're able to sort of at least piece together the theory of how she's sort of how she's doing what she was doing, which is like when you are scrying on someone, you're opening what should be like a one-way path from you to them, and you're observing through it. And what she's doing is she's basically reversing that path. So you're opening it, and she's simply looking through it and seeing you at the other side of it, which is... It has a lot of the same sort of similarities to how Counterspell does work. Like, somebody else is channeling the energy, you just dispel it. She's, instead of dispelling it, she's reflecting it.
Interesting.
So you at least have that theory down. It's definitely a practice that would take a lot of training,
Oh, yeah.
and sort of, in terms of game mechanics, a lot of levels to do. But you have at least the basis for being able to maybe do something similar in the future.
Yeah, she's definitely taken notes this entire time, and it's kind of sparked some other things for her. Counterspells powerful, dispelling magic's useful, and dispelling a spell like this might be doable.
Very cool.
All right. So, where to now, gang?
Well, Did we get all
A
of our...
disappointed father.
Yeah. Yep. Did we get
What
all
did
of our
you say?
belongings? Go to our disappointed father.
Yeah.
Oh my.
So sorry, Shuffle.
Oh,
No, shut up. Oh my.
Well, if our stuff is cleared out of the house, then yeah, I guess our next step is to go to Merlin and really fill him in on, give him a bit of an exposition of just what everything happened.
Oh, while we're there, we might have the stuff to open up two of those big schmancy doors as well.
Oh, nice.
I hope one has an anvil behind it.
Here's to hoping for your sanity's sake. Oh boy. I don't even need sleep when I feel, I don't know, a lethargy sitting on me. Where are we gonna put the portal? Because I definitely can't go inside nor into the courtyard apparently, but I can get close to it. I'll have to figure that out, but go on.
Is there a nice little secluded corner right next to the courtyard?
there's plenty of secluded corners in this town, to be fair. If that's all you're looking for, you'll be fine.
I vote that we choose the most secluded of secluded corners we can locate.
I love secluded corners.
Me scrolling out like throughout the map, like what looks secluded.
Alright. So you guys are drawing the portal to Merlin in a secluded corner.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
That will be the devil's cue to leave then.
I'll thank them again.
Shush. Shush.
Huh?
It's fine.
So yeah, they will wish you safe travels, and they will take up their watch post when you return.
Ooh. I'd like to warn Nuriel. We are about to go visit a very powerful wizard. And please do your best not to let your aura thing do its thing. As I don't know what would happen there. There's a lot of magic in the place.
Yeah.
Got it. As long as we don't stay too long, then I can only keep the barrier up for so long, and then I need to rest.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Able to find somewhere he could take a nap.
All right. So you
We have-
guys,
Yeah.
go on.
I said we have to be back here the next day anyway to get him home, so. To Malachar, right?
Yeah.
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 Okay. So, ready for twist number 2 in a second? As you guys are drawing the portal, Shafal, you've done this a few times now. You know the magic, you know the design. It's pretty easy for you. But you can sort of tell as you get close to the end, something feels a little bit different.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
And as you finish the circle, instead of opening the portal like it normally does, instead where the lines are drawn, roots start to grow
Uh-oh.
upwards and like start growing around like in a dome shape. And they're coming up through the lines and through the runes, and the runes start glowing with their magic color, maybe like a light blue or something. And the vines just start dispelling that magic with a dark green color.
Is that the right circle?
Definitely.
It doesn't feel
as-
like the right circle.
As it continues, right in the very center of the circle, you see the vines start to push up and they start to twist around, and they start forming a shape, and you realize they're forming legs,
What?
and then they're forming the rest of a body and arms,
Nox Bolt.
and then finally a head. And then the vines around the person shape that has been formed just explode outwards. And the circle is just overwritten with this pulsing green energy. You can see it's been warped and it's been mangled. And then,
no.
in a voice that, Jonah, you recognize.
Oh fuck.
I'm just going to move these out of the way. They're basically dead anyway. I mean, you recognize the
No,
voice,
literally
Jonah,
that.
of a woman. And she says,
One.
I told you I'd find you.
What?
Every
How many angry lady
gosh
friends do
dang
you
time.
have, Jonah?
Jonah!
That's I don't know who that is.
You don't recognize any of the voice at all? There's no.
She's the one that talked to me yesterday.
What? When?
Ma'am, are you about to try and kill us?
That depends.
Proceeds to point bow.
God damn it.
Bolt.
You point the crossbow at her, Dove,
hmm
and as you do so, the bolt turns into a little butterfly and starts to fly away. No. If there are to be any hostilities, I will start them. Give me my book.
Your book. I'm gonna look at Jonah.
I'm gonna pull out the book that I wished for.
Oh dear.
And she's going to like
Amazing.
sort of do like a gesturing motion with her fingers, and the book's going to like start trying to pull out of your grasp.
I didn't mean to take it. It was an accident.
John, go ahead and roll me a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
Since you are technically telling the truth, right? You didn't
Yeah.
accidentally wish for the book, so. The butterfly stares back.
Ugh, gosh dang it.
Also, are you letting go of the book, Jenna? Like as she.
Oh yes, totally.
Okay. So the,
Yeah.
the book starts floating towards her, and she's like looking directly at you as you say that. I believe you. But it must have been quite the accident to summon my book of all books. And the book's going to sort of land in her hand. And you'll see, like, some of the creases in the cover start to just kind of glow with this energy as it's back in her hand. And you see just, like, her body just kind of almost physically relax. Welcome home, my precious. What a weird bunch you are. How did you come by Merlin's magic?
We're acquaintances with him.
They met them at some point.
Had a little adventurous in a tower one.
Oh, so you know where he is?
Oh
Oh,
fuck.
no idea.
Yeah, not really, to be honest.
Who are you?
You may call me Morgan.
Oh
Morgan
no.
Le Fay.
Oh no. That's
You didn't
not
think
good.
you were getting Merlin without Morgan Le Fay, did you?
Exactly. Yeah. I was
no.
gonna say.
I was starting to think.
Come on.
That's true. That's true.
Dalia, what are you
Yeah.
inciting her for?
Was that a happy or not a happy? Was that a I want him dead
Like a
so you know where he
malicious-
is, or just kind of a
Ooh.
casual so you know where he is? Like, was it malicious or not malicious? Yeah.
Go ahead and roll the insight.
Ugh,
I have advantage, so it's
He
fine.
does have advantage.
bless
It's an 19.
I take back the
Thank God.
He is most definitely both.
Oh,
Like, she definitely has an I want to kill him vibe, but she's also, like, she seems genuinely happy that he is around.
so she's an angry ex, is what I'm getting.
Pretty much. That's a good vibe for it, yeah.
Yeah, that is a
Okay.
good vibe for her. I would
I
say.
wish him well.
That or
with
that
I
she
will-
enjoys the challenge. At
I will
least.
point out,
Yeah.
I do not know the exact lore behind Morgan and all of that. Because I
Yeah,
haven't looked
that's-
at any Arthur, Pendragon, Morgan, all
Yeah.
Merlin, all that. I haven't seen any of that stuff in a long time.
Don't worry, I'm not going full lore here. She was the perfect character reference to bring
She
forward
lore
for this.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, that's all it really is. Just like how, like, Merlin isn't completely lore accurate, he is just a very good magician to put in.
Right.
Right.
She is a perfect counterpart to him. So it's
Gotcha.
basically just that. So you don't have. I'm not going to start quizzing you on Camelot lore.
Thank you.
You.
Oh yeah, that's Rusty is all get out for me for the most part, but I know who she is.
Dove's Yandere vibes may or may not be accurate. I have a feeling.
So, don't worry, I don't need you to tell me where he is. Your little magic circle here, once I've finished analyzing it, will do the job just nicely.
Destroy it.
Yeah. Can we try and attack the circle?
It'll be like a real impulse thing. Like,
Like,
she just like it just came out of her on accident.
Oh no.
Just hit it with
Okay.
fire, real fast.
Like a smudge.
Then, what are you doing to attack?
Scorching ray, take care of a green circle quickly.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. If you're trying to maybe like scuff it.
I would also like to do
let's
something while they're
see.
distracting her.
Okay. So,
Um,
Chafel is scorching raying.
I am not
You
ready for
also
a
said
fight.
you're attacking. So what are you doing?
can I reach in my bag and sneakily use my last sending scroll?
pointed him
So you don't have to be that sneaky to do it. Yes, you may use your sending scroll.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. He's the mailman
Will
today.
kill me if she finds him. At this point, I'm going to become a liability for this man.
Oh boy.
So and Dove, what are you doing?
I just watched my bolt get taken away from me, so I don't really know what I can do besides maybe I would like to ready some kind of what do you call it? If Shafel looks like she's gonna start doing something to like the portal stuff, then I'm going to ready to be like a shield pretty much if there's retaliation.
Okay.
Starting to feel like this might be an overreaction on my part.
It's okay. I will actually
Think of what else
physically
I can do.
Yeah. I will actually like have I think she doesn't have that. Okay, yeah. No, yeah. I'm just literally just preparing myself to be used as a shield if there's retaliation against Shafel's movements.
Okay. So Dadia's going to be writing his sending, I'm guessing. So that'll just happen in the background. Joan, are you standing by? You're not prepared for a fight, or would you like to do something upon seeing Shao start casting?
No, I'm
tackles
unprepared,
the whole
confused, and apparently everything's my fault. So I cannot do anything. Like
I
literally.
mean,
Oh no.
you know, not everything. That
Yeah,
one
no.
thing was my fault for a little while.
Even her being here is my fault. Like,
It's
I
a
cannot
purposeful
do
fault.
anything.
No.
To be fair, she has already forgiven you. It's fine. Okay, so Sheffield, as your 3 rays start like careening towards the circle on the ground, you see like they look like they're about to hit, and then she just kind of waves her hand, and they just immediately curl upwards, and they start like arcing over, as if they're about to just all 3 hit against you.
There.
And they stop like feet away from you. It's like, Dove, you're probably ready to like dive in, try and maybe take one of them or get Shellfell out of the way or whatever.
Yeah.
You
pretty
like
much.
motion, you do whatever it is that you would do.
Mhm.
But these rays all just stop immediately, kind of about maybe 5-10 feet in the air above you, all just pointing directly at Shellfell.
Yeah, I'm definitely like trying to, be in the way as best as possible.
And with a snap of her fingers, the rays flitter away into nothing.
I'm still standing there.
Well, you're a feisty one. I like you. Tell me, what is your name?
Stop giving names.
She's gonna kind of cock an eyebrow and go, Alpha.
Oh.
A pleasure.
Annoyed but impressed. Impressed at the same time. She's trying very hard to not be excited at the magic that's being used at the same time.
I felt an undercurrent there. Something enhancing your magic, maybe? No. Changing it. Something you can't
Well, I
quite
did
control.
some- Buffalo's gonna kind of wince at that. She does not like how accurate she's being.
Wait,
Intriguing.
you must not be from around here.
No, I have traveled further than you could even possibly imagine. Planes, times.
What on earth?
I want to.
History check.
No.
Maybe I was to make a Time Lord comment.
Time Lord reference.
Oh my gosh.
So did I.
So you
Oh.
know.
So you're also.
God, I
You
want
all go
to.
first.
I can't. Gosh dang
Fellow
it.
Time Lord. Our brother.
But please, just let us go.
Oh, I'm not going to do anything to you. I'm simply waiting for my circle to be finished analyzing.
Would you mind
Otherwise,
not?
you have a.
I would say, would you
Good
mind
for
not
you.
hurting Merlin either? He's been quite helpful. He gives good advice.
I'm afraid that what happened between us far supersedes any request you may make.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
But perhaps I can offer an alternative.
Huh?
You want advice? I can give advice. Since I am withholding your travel, after all. Is what you need to
Shelfell's
speak
kinda
of.
Fidgety. He wants to
Is
take
the
it.
matter that you wish to speak of secretive? Something you would not want an enemy to overhear.
Are you considering yourself the enemy or somebody else?
Anyone.
Anyone? I mean, no. It's mostly just that I'm just.
Well, we
we're
are in
just.
a town full of people
Just
that are
need to
in
save
love
the
with
world.
Elliot, right?
Yeah, casually.
What she's asking is what you're going to ask Merlin. Is that something you don't want your enemies to know you're asking?
Hmm.
Ooh.
And really
Wait. What are the chances Ellie is watching us right now?
Extremely high.
Ooh. Yeah, probably.
Then perhaps. And she's going to like raise her hand sort of in a large sweeping motion. And from like this patch of land sort of here, all the way sort of arching over to here,
Jesus.
there's just one long, like almost like a tree trunk size root just starts growing. And as it does so, little branches start darting out. And you hear them hitting something, and there's like a shattering sound. Just all over, surrounding you. And eventually it passes back into the ground on the other side. And it's gone. Like it's a full sort of shift. So it's not still there. There's no arch of tree branch around you. It's just gone. And she sort of looks, she glances around. That seems to be the ones within earshot. You can please speak freely now.
Wow. That was
Do you have any?
a lot.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Shuffle's
will
kind of like
say-
trying to not act giddy about what just happened because it was really cool magic.
I will say there was probably about, I would say about 16 little shattering sounds, and it was mostly in little clumps around each of you. So basically, there were 4 for each of you, so there were 16 around you in total.
16
Okay.
crying sensors or whatever.
Jeez.
Whatever they were, yes, there were 16 of them. They were all
16?
invisible, but they all shattered.
All right. One, that's extremely worrying that many people are watching us.
Yeah, don't even know if it's
feel
from the same
violated
party.
slightly.
What? What?
Could you tell who they were?
Heavens.
Was one the angry war god that I rejected before? Ooh.
Was it Dingus?
No. Oh, maybe.
Maybe.
Would have already killed us.
True. Oh boy. We do have quite a few
You might
enemies
have to
riding
swim.
on our coattails, so.
This is very true. Plus we have the devils that are watching us too, right?
Yeah, but that must have been at least one of them.
Well, I mean, they're right next to us. They didn't need to have any kind of scrying.
No, they
on us.
left.
Well, they're still within vicinity because we haven't left just yet, but
Are they?
because they said they can't follow, so they're just gonna be here.
Oh, I thought they left. Anyway, sorry.
For what it's worth, they weren't attached to any individuals. They were simply beings observing you themselves.
Oh.
Strange.
I, however, am unfamiliar with them, which is very interesting.
Extra strange.
My offer still stands.
Were you to assist us with whatever our questions may be, what would you want in return?
Ooh, that is a very good question. She's gonna sort of. She looks sort of between you, and it's a very like appraising gauge. Like she's trying to judge almost your worth,
I'm good
each
with
of you,
metal.
as she's looking at you. And her eyes are gonna land mostly on Shalfel. You. Your magic intrigues me. I wish to know it further. If I help you, I would like to steady you a little bit.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Dove's gonna get a little bit more like in the way, hearing that phrasing.
What is
This
the
might
definition of
protect you.
steady for you? How do you go about studying? I tend to study myself.
I wish to understand what makes your magic different from mine and from the native magic in this world.
Good on both.
So, some practical assessments, some deeper looks into how your magic is working.
Survivable practices?
Oh, absolutely. I would never wish to snuff out talent like yours. Not when it could be nurtured so much better than it is.
I thought I was gonna kind of contemplate for a second and go, fair enough. I also am curious of my own abilities and really appreciate the knowledge myself as well. So, risk, but I'm comfortable. How's everybody else feeling?
I mean, it's probably written on Dove that she's like not down for whatever might be in the fine print. She's really tired
Is it
of like
written?
face shit.
Is
Well-
it written on your face?
Yeah, kind of, to be honest. She's like standing taller.
Because it's
She's like
hard
kind
to
of
tell.
pressed. Yeah, she's like pressed a little
Body
bit
language
farther.
is
Very protective. She's not. She's kind of tired of face shit.
So I was gonna go, alright. If there are any strings attached, now would be the time to let us know.
No strings. I am Fae
Have
by
your word?
name, not by nature.
Uh,
Oh yes, you have my word.
I value my word above all else, so I am right there with you.
As do I. Now, ask away.
We should probably just ask about her knowledge on living liches and how to combat them, how to deal with what they cause. Yeah.
And do whatever she did.
Yes. We have a spell of sorts. I think it's more of a thing. To undo. I don't know if you've noticed, but the people of this town are affected or being leeched off of, and we're trying to dispel that magic. And any advice or guidance on that would be appreciated. I cover everything if I didn't.
Whispers.
You refer to the sour taste in the air, I believe, then have you simply tried killing everybody? That would stop it.
Maybe a less bloody route.
That's not funny.
Unfortunately, not the route we're able to take. More of a challenge.
That's not on the
in that
table.
case. Then I'm going to need more details to go off of. What caused it, who caused it, how it was caused.
Should we just fill her in on how it started?
Yeah.
Okay.
This elf woman thing named Elia, right? I was just like that woman.
That entity.
She did it with a song. I believe it began with a song, and everyone became almost enraptured in her I don't even know her
Her
magic.
melody, her magic, her enchantment, something
Yeah.
along those lines.
And it happened at the theater, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where most of the most affected still remain.
It might. It's going to spread. We think. The enchantment.
That is quite ingenious.
Frustratingly so.
Hiding such a thing in a song. Yes. Songs travel. Ideas persist. Songs are passed on from person to person. It is actually quite brilliant. I can't believe I've never thought about this before.
Well, besides you getting really interesting ideas, can you think
Oh,
of a
it would
way
be
to reverse it?
insanely difficult to pull off. You don't have to worry about me trying it. Reversing it, you would have to figure out how to kill a song.
Would you need to flood it with another song, stronger?
You could, but if the song has that grip on people, then you would need to constantly provide more songs to fully drown it out. It's like no matter how many different beds you sleep in, your bed at home is always going to feel better. In similar sense, that song will always be the core song.
So until you can make the new bed feel better, they'll be stuck in this one.
Yes. It will always come back to it.
Unless you do a parody of it.
You could. You'd have to replace the song. I assume simply killing the caster is also off the table.
Oh, it's on the table
It's-
for me.
I'd
It's
say
on the
it's
table.
on the table. It's just hard to execute on, as we don't know where they are, how to get to them, or if we ourselves have the power to directly face them.
Well, as for where they are, you can simply follow the music.
Hmm.
And she's gonna look up to the sky as if she's seeing something that you guys aren't.
Okay.
You don't see it?
I look up.
Interesting.
Do I see it?
You don't. You
Okay.
see a nice crystal clear blue sky.
Yeah,
Jonah,
just
you're the
shrug.
most musically inclined person.
What does it have to do with music?
I don't know.
Wait, she said. Sorry.
Just follow the music.
Mhm.
And then she looked up. As if there was music above her.
Oh. Music's coming from the theater. Think.
The music's coming from everybody.
Mm-hmm.
What if we
All of them.
cast... I was gonna just sit for a second, like, what if we just cast, like, a really large silence so the music stops going to Elia?
It's not an actual sound.
I was like, but
And
if they're, like,
it is a good idea.
something similar then?
Yes. You would need something that would cut off magic completely. Oh, like an
Blow
anti-magic though.
pans to the boy.
I will not flicker
We-
my eyes to the boy, but I twitch at the word anti-magic.
We know some people who have some of that.
Mm-hmm.
Although, I do not wish to interrupt. I assume you still have questions, and I will still continue to think. But might I start part of my research now? It pertains to the answer to your question.
Oh
I'll
God, I
kind of
don't.
shrug. Like, yeah, sure.
Oh,
She's
no.
going to approach, and she's going to lay her hand out, palm upwards, in front of you, Shelfo.
You'll have to reach around me.
Okay.
I'm not moving. Sorry, but she's really tired of people
It's a-
leaving with random people.
I shall
Like-
fall.
Vaporized.
Like, this is gonna be a big trust moment. And kind of starts walking towards her hand.
Yeah, she simply just wants you to take her hand. So
Okay.
she like as her hand's out, you lay your hand on hers, and you feel it's very similar to the same feeling that you get when you use the trinket to identify. Or I don't know if you have. Do you have detect magic, Chelfo?
I think I do, actually.
It's also very similar to that.
Yes, I do.
That when you cast that spell, you sort of feel all of that sort of. You feel the magic coming towards you. You see it. You can recognize it. She's doing something similar, but it's definitely a warped version of the spell that she's casting on you. And her eyes sort of flutter closed for a moment, and she's mumbling to herself, oh my. Yes, it's just as I thought. And I see a strange concentration of energy inside you. Well, that's for later. And she'll pull her hand away and open her eyes. Yes, unfortunately, it seems the people of this land are imbued deeply with magic inside them.
Mm.
So an anti-magic dome would stop the magic going to this area, but it would also kill everyone inside it, which, as we have discussed, is off the table. I'm aware. I simply wish to double check.
Yes, unfortunately, the masses are be preserved here, so definitely need to keep them safe.
So that's off the table. This Elia is a tricky one,
Very.
Indeed.
but I do love a challenge. I will ponder on this further. My spell is finished. Assessing the circle. And she says that, like, the roots start to grow back into the ground and replacing the circle, which, once it's fully replaced, starts to glow the original blue color that you were expecting.
That's
I
better.
will let you continue on your journey. I will ponder. And unless you have any reservations, I will be in touch when I have figured something out.
Seems to be the agreement, so I'm comfortable. And appreciate your aid today.
No, it's my pleasure. And I've got a feeling I'm going to learn a lot from this land. I can see now why Merlin chose to stay here. Which I
That's
suppose you won't tell me what he's doing here.
No.
We don't really
even know
know
if we know.
either.
Yeah, even if we did.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
Is that in character, Dadia? Because that was a little bit suspicious.
Yes, and then I will procead to scratch my head. And be like,
Do we know?
Dadia, you could go ahead and make me. But what you would be? You're not.
You know what? Roll your insight, and I'll tell you.
Fair enough. Yeah. Okay, so that is an 18 math.
Ooh.
Well, I mean, we kind of know he was watching the place where the book was, but we also
That's-
don't know for sure if that's the reason why he's
Yeah.
really staying here. So
Oh,
it's like,
he-
eh.
Yeah, he's been doing
Yeah.
stuff.
Also-
with purpose, but we don't know why he's here specifically in this
Mhm.
world.
Right? I'm
No,
also
we just
in-
ran into him in the middle of stuff.
Yeah.
right. I'm also in between on telling her because like she should be harmless, but
You did get a message that we didn't hear yet. That's true.
Yeah, it's like she should be honest. I think. Maybe.
My gosh.
Fully had him just like starts like was considering just having Merlin start spamming a bunch of different sendings so that he could put in all of the filler words that he like,
Jeez.
just cheat. Maybe should be probably quite harmless. Not entirely sure. Like, I wouldn't be too worried, but like, also be afraid.
He's going to take his suitcase and get the hell out of this world when we learn that he's here.
No, literally.
Um,
It's like too much happening.
So she's going to look at you, Davia. She's not going to press you. But she is going to look at you curiously with a small smile on her face. I see. Then, perhaps another time. I have taken enough of your time as it is. And you seem to be in quite a hurry.
Unfortunate.
Go forth, and I will be in touch. Either with an answer to your query, or to take you up on that research date we have, Miss Shelfer.
Shuffle's gonna nod, kind of in acknowledgement, and just go, okay.
A pleasure. And she's going to sort of, like, one arm out, bow down deep, and as she does, like, a little cocoon of earth is going to come up around her and just pull her into the ground.
Okay, so she could still be listening to us, but if she is, it's fine. It doesn't matter that much. I did a sneaky sending to Merlin when she was playing with your fire, Shafel.
Mm-hmm.
And he responded with these exact words. Sorry, I was not expecting that name. She should be harmless, but if she's coming here, it might get quite uncomfortable in here.
Oh,
For
boy.
him or for us?
She really gave me like ex-girlfriend vibes.
Me
Well,
too.
He's
like-
gonna kill me
but it
if he
must have been a
hasn't
while.
already decided to.
Like angry ex vibes, you know.
Just
Hmm.
okay.
A little scorned, a little bit.
Well, if Merlin
know
didn't
if
sound horribly out of place, then I guess I think we can probably handle some uncomfortable feelings for a bit.
Yep, that's fine.
Rude tension, yes.
Yeah.
Also, I would like to smack Jonah on the back of the head real quick.
Oh.
Jona's not really acting.
Jonah,
What? What?
you need to stop talking to women.
I'm just gonna stare, being like, why was that what you deduced from all of this?
Oh, sorry. I would talk to men too, but men in my lives all abandoned me, so it's complicated.
My goodness.
Shake head and facepalm.
We'll unpack that later.
Think about him. He's not wrong.
Oh,
Even-
oh, we're still looking for your brother.
is only minorly adjacent to the party and has abandoned Jonah, technically.
Oof.
Oh, that's true. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
P6.
So,
Alright, so,
is the portal there still?
yeah, the portal's there still, and it looks perfectly normal now.
Shall we go say hi to Merlin? I guess.
Yeah. Yes, we should.
Yeah.
At least.
Nuriel, you doing okay?
Yeah, she was pretty.
True. Okay.
Fair enough.
Alright. Heading into said portal.
Yes.
Yeah, if we've got everything.
I'm just gonna move Curie out of the way
We
so
will.
that I can. Actually, I can grab you without moving her. There's
Yeah,
only
we've been
5
putting
of
her-
them now.
Putting her, sitting her against the wall somewhere, just
she's just snoozing.
comfortably
Yeah.
next to the town hobo. Just
There's a friend for you, buddy.
Don't keep company. Yeah, it'll be fine.
Oh gosh.
and then yeah, going to walk without much will into the portal.
Alright.
Belfel's like shaking her head and going, I gotta stop saying yes to all these.
Yeah, you gotta stop. Like, I'm
Dark
just
magic
agreeing
beings.
with you.
Uh,
Yeah, I don't know,
As-
I just get like drunk on curiosity.
It shows, yeah, I get it.
as you guys arrive in Merlin's place, what you see is something that you've never seen before. Merlin's his little combat bots are cleaning.
Oh shit.
That's adorable.
They're
Oh
so
no!
cute.
Oh no!
That's amazing.
He has them running around with prestidigitation to do some like polishing, little Gus to do some sweeping. They're like little Roombas just hovering around the place, just cleaning up the dust and the dirt and like making things shine and sparkle.
Also, she's his ex, I guess.
I'm thinking
Alright.
so.
Seems to be the energy.
Can everyone make me an Arcana check, please?
Here we go.
Sure.
Ooh,
Still
Arcana.
exhausted.
Did you know that I'm really, really good at those?
Hey.
You know, I
Jonah's
did
exhausted and he's still better.
God dang it.
Oh,
Hey.
nice.
No.
I was like, oh no, it's a 2.
No.
Ah!
I know I saw the 2 as well. I was like, well, shoot. Oh my god.
That was
He's
flying
right.
up.
Yep. Apparently.
Okay, wow. Everyone rolled quite well. Even
Yeah.
Muriel did.
Heck yeah.
We're
We're all a knowledgeable bunch.
So this is a spell that isn't very common back on your guys' plane. But its existence is at least known about. Some of the little bots are like running around doing distort value on some of the
Oh.
objects in the room.
Ah.
To make them look more shiny.
Making them look more shiny, making them look more worth more money.
This is
stuff like
amazing.
that.
This is a
Shade
real low
everywhere.
point.
Yeah. Try
Oh yeah,
a
this one
little-
hurts.
Merlin is just kind of stood in the room. He's like looking around, studying what each of the bots are doing. He's got the book kind of clutched against his chest. And as he's like whirling around in a panic, he sees you guys. And he like jumps backwards. Oh, thank God. I thought you were her.
Nope, we distracted her with a puzzle of sorts.
Oh, thank you. That gives me plenty of time.
What's all this about?
Oh, well, you know, old friends coming to visit. You make the place look nice.
Maybe not to this degree.
But okay, There was totally more than just old friends vibe, but we're going to ignore that for a moment.
Yes.
Blush.
Enter blush here.
Um,
Right.
we had a question for you that we also asked her, which is what is also distracting her conveniently.
Well, sure, yeah. I can probably squeeze it in.
Living Lich using song to sap people's life. How do you make it stop?
I'm sorry. What? A living lich using a song to
Yes.
sap life.
Yes.
We don't
We're trying
exactly
to
know.
override it.
We don't exactly know what she is, but she managed to enthrall a whole city, and we've been told that she's using their adoration for her to get more powerful somehow, and she's not planning on stopping. So we think she might be spreading this enchantment pretty much everywhere else.
Wait, so which is it? Is she taking their adoration or their life?
It's using their adoration to siphon their lives. That's the theory.
But that doesn't make any sense, because then she has a finite power source. The
Can
people affected
I-
shouldn't be dying.
They shouldn't.
No.
What would happen then?
Well, hypothetically speaking, if I was going to try and pull off this trick, I'd want to enhance the life.
So that you can have a longer period of power source.
Yeah, like a multiple slow draining batteries, as opposed to like a finite number
To be honest, none of them look
quick
like...
charge.
Yeah, they didn't look like they had any ailments besides them consistently singing this woman's songs. They were still going about their daily life. Give or take a few brawls. So,
Which is to be expected. So some people's natural state is just to be the best, even amongst fanatics.
so you think that these people won't die sooner? In fact, they might live a little bit longer?
I think their lifespan won't change either way, because whilst they may be empowered longer, they're more likely to, sacrifice their own needs. Be too caught up in their adoration to live effectively. So I think it will balance out. As for how to stop it, I don't even know how you would go about that.
Maybe you can watch it. Maybe we can show you if you have divination and scrying ready. It's happening in Mist Harbor right now, but we don't know if it's already spreading to Chronostrata too.
I could use my magical new telepathy thing to show him everything that happened.
Can you?
That's what Ariana always did. I should be able to do the same.
That's true.
Also, Merlin, you missed the whole thing. We had brainworms for a little bit.
A little bit. It felt like a long time. We even came here to visit, didn't we?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had worms then.
That was weird.
Yeah, his hand's gonna go up to the side of his head, like holding his temple. Like, no, wait, that's right. But also, no.
Oh, that's not what I need right now.
Oh.
Paradoxal existential crisis aside,
Yeah.
Well, we had them the last time we visited.
Oh.
We just didn't know. But that's another story.
Yeah.
Anyway.
True.
Here, would you allow me to show you that everything that we saw?
sure, it might it'll make it easier.
Maybe
Okay.
Transfer
don't
information.
maybe don't replicate the music that was there just in
Well,
case there's something.
Okay, I'll keep that part on mute.
That would be good. I don't know how much her music can affect anyone.
That is
Well,
very
she
true.
said she was hiding something in the music, and I'm trying to remember the word she used. Dang it.
Yeah, so let's maybe not
All right.
spread
I
that.
want a 5-hour telepathic bond with all of us, including Merlin.
Okay.
Dang.
It is hours, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is. Wow. Okay. Also, I looked up telepathy. It can work anywhere across the entire plane. Is that right?
I
I just
don't know
wait-
if hers is the same. Oh, you mean base telepathy? Yeah.
Yeah, because I assume that's how this works similarly, or if it, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, and then I'll give him like a fast forward events of the past couple days.
Of her like ascending and like that kind of stuff too. Like
Yeah,
just-
and then of course, I leave the music part on mute.
Okay.
Make sure to show how everybody's acting afterwards, and yeah, stuff like that.
Alright. I'm just gonna copy and paste the description for the class feature because it is slightly different to
Okay.
telepathy. You have to be
Gotcha.
within a 1 mile radius is the important thing.
Okay,
Mhm.
It's still
That's fine.
mild.
that's still pretty good.
It's still
Yeah, that's
pretty
really good.
But yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I was looking up the base telepathies to make sure I could like share images and all that, and I was like, wait, why does it have a plane wide range? But yeah, okay, that's a lot better then.
Yeah. Alright, so he's going to watch the events unfold. And so are you just showing him the festival, or are you showing him, like, the aftermath as well?
I'll show him the aftermath, and I will also show the other times that we'd met her in the past.
Okay.
So back at the tower, whichever bits of that I would have seen, which I don't think was
Yeah.
too much. And then also when we had found her with her power sapped,
Yeah.
with Dove's body.
Okay. Not bad roll. He's going to like it's a lot for him to take in. Suddenly, just all these new memories. Like for those of you who were there for them, it's still a lot to have that much information. Even stuff you already know go through your head. Dove doesn't quite see herself dead.
Yeah.
And Merlin is like taking all this brand new information in, and he sort of, once it's all done, he like staggers back slightly and like kind of shakes his head and brings his hand up and like rubs his forehead, massages one of his temples, and just like, that
Or
was
it's a lot. We've been through a lot.
Okay, so she's definitely ascended. She's a higher being now.
It's terrifying.
Much
A
is
what?
clear. So
Okay.
there are layers of beings in all the worlds,
Like an onion.
like an onion.
Okay.
No, that's ogres.
Oh,
Sorry.
Whoa. I thought you were gonna say like the world's an onion, but
Fair.
there are the creation beings, ones who pure divinity existed for all of time. And then there are created beings, usually put in charge of something, or the next layer down. Like little minions. So he kind of gestures to his little bots running around. Like these guys, you know. And then there is a layer just below that, and that is where beings ascend. In most planes and most lands, we would call this godhood. There are the gods that already existed, and there are those who in their life do something to become worthy of godhood. She has basically done that step, but instead of doing something worthy to become a god, she's taken the worthiness for herself.
My-
It's twisted.
Is that what she needs people to worship her?
Yeah,
So she's forcing it. Okay.
pretty much.
Is
Athel's
it
jotting
going
down
to
that
work?
You can become a god by just
Become a god 101.
Yeah, it's by the looks of things, she's already taken the first step.
So what would be her next step then?
Well, if she's following the traditional path to godhood, she's going to need a divine artifact that she can imbue with her own essence. And this will function very similar to a Lich's phylactery. As long as that remains,
So
she's... Yeah, she won't be able to be killed.
There are a lot of those in this world.
Mm-hmm.
seems to be.
Trying to think what
Yeah.
she'd be going after.
So how do we stop her? In a realistic way?
If you can figure out which artifact she's going after, you can stop her. Like, interrupt the process. While she's distracted, while she's weaker. She's forcing worship, so it's not like you can convince the people to stop worshipping her and weaken her that way.
Mm-mm.
But an object, can it be? If it can be any object, how can we even start researching what it could be?
Well, it can't be just any object. It has to be linked to an existing deity. An original deity. So from the layer above.
We remember her saying or doing anything in the past.
Her giant castle thing. She... Do you guys know what she did with me when I was gone?
No, not really.
Could something
She
have...
said she was. She said the Chaos Seekers were forcing her to cooperate, but I don't think so. And she just kept you. I don't think she did anything with you because then she helped us getting you back.
I guess. I don't...
Wait,
know
why
if-
would she help us again? Now that we know what we know.
Yeah, I don't know. Unless something maybe... The last biggest thing that happened was that the sun got destroyed, and that was Lorender. If I was connected to something that maybe Lorender had, maybe he has something that she can utilize when he was alive or is dead. I have no idea if he's alive or dead, to be honest. I'm really confused at this point when it comes to him.
God, I hope that man's alive. As soon as you smack with my hammer a couple times.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit worried if he is that he might have something to, I don't know, adjust my thoughts. I'm a little bit nervous about that kind of stuff. after being turned off a few
Oh.
times. Either way, it's the only thing I could think of is that if she's trying to find an item, then I don't know, maybe there's
Something
something
that's
in
from-
history that's nearby.
DM, do I remember her when I met her? Except when she was talking about Aspasia. She did not mention any deity that she believed in.
Nope.
Nope.
Book.
Which one?
Is there?
The one I returned. And I am just listing off all the big items we've been through.
I don't know if she knows about this one.
The Star Hearts?
Yeah, there are many of those, but it could be from.
Could they be used to imbue that kind of thing?
Star hearts aren't divine in nature. They're surprisingly natural items.
Serenity.
Okay.
Shalfel, you may, if you wish, make me a religion check.
Oh, okie.
Nice.
Dang, man. Why can't I roll like this when we got combat going on?
Well, honestly, this is
True.
still very important.
This is very important still.
It's true.
Okay, so as an elf, even part of an elf, I suppose religious knowledge is knowledge in a way. It's not too surprising. Shalfel would have information on it. When you're thinking, when Merlin's talking about divine items and sort of bringing your attention back to that, a quick run through the Elven pantheon lands you on one name that might be, again, it's a stretch. It's an educated guess, but Malira Terralid is the elven goddess of bards and song magic specifically.
Okay. She'll kind of
So-
pipe up and convey.
Again, it's not a guarantee. It is just the best, the most accurate, like, theory. Yeah, it's a very good theory about who, if any, Elia might favor.
Yeah, she'll kind of convey and just be very like heavy on the fact that it's a theory, and a shot in the dark a little bit from her, based on much other than the medium she's using to enact these things.
And that could be a start. What relics is she associated with?
Malira's symbol's a lute.
Anna, did you have a
Looks at Jonah.
Who's got a loot?
Well, I have one, but
what you got?
we already identified it. I'm going to put it
That's
out.
true, yeah.
It's it's magical, but divine hasn't really come up.
Okay.
You think we need to find where maybe they would be praising this particular deity? Do you think they would be like a target for her to go and visit?
It makes sense for a temple to this goddess to have, like, whatever the main temple is or whatever, to have a relic related to them.
And if not that, they may still have the information we need.
Is there a temple of this deity in Mist Harbor?
Yeah, I was about to say.
No.
No.
Of course not.
It's like the thing is, it's definitely like an elven
Okay,
deity.
Elven
So
specifically.
yeah, worship of it isn't very common outside. But also, and Shalfeld, you'd be able to sort of relay this knowledge as well. Most elven shrines and stuff like that tend not to be temples. They tend to be like groves and enchanted areas, woodsy places, rather than actual constructed buildings and stuff like that.
Yeah, we don't do temples very often. We don't do structures. We tend to be one with the earth when we can. Makes sense.
The main place of worship, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Weird elves and their
Gives us much.
outdoorsiness.
Gives us everything we need.
Oh.
But knowledge, we have to go find that ourselves.
I don't suppose whenever Lorinder did his thing that anything got left behind in his crater, did it? That could be used?
I'm not sure. It's that area is the magic is weird around it.
Yeah,
Even I can't see it from here.
that's fair.
Because people more powerful than us probably already tried.
Probably.
Those people don't also have the terrible luck that we do. So,
Well, in
Anyone
terms of
I said that was my only idea.
well, in terms of right now, what can we do for the town? How can we slow it or inhibit, interrupt?
I don't think you can. She's implanted an idea so deep inside them. And you can't kill an idea, you can't kill a thought.
Unless you defeat it with another thought, right?
Yeah, your friend Morgan did mention about potentially finding something to replace what's in their mind, but even then, she had nothing besides just an inkling.
And we have no idea how to do that.
No.
I would advise at least a modicum of caution. Morgan's ideas, whilst most of the time are ingenious and guaranteed to work, don't cater to the survival, the well-being of the people involved.
We did get a small hint of that.
We could tell.
So she suggested killing everybody.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, that was the
Yeah.
first thing she suggested.
Yeah, that was number one.
Mm-hmm.
Your girlfriend's
And-
terrifying, Merlin.
She was not my girlfriend.
Your ex-girlfriend.
She wasn't ever my girlfriend.
Will be soon.
Ooh.
There's tension there for
Ooh.
sure.
She seems to
Wow.
believe so.
That is a story for another day. But that would technically work. Which is my point. Her plans are almost guaranteed to succeed. But to be very careful with what the fallout might be. That is my only advice I can give you when dealing with Morgan Le Fay.
Oh. Fair.
If there's a slight lull, can you stop beeping?
No.
No, for real. I'm gonna go right behind Jonah and kind of put a hand on your shoulder and just being like, another thing that we were here to maybe ask about was a
Oh.
different situation going on.
Oh?
If someone is stuck in a Fey Pact, how would one get out?
Oh dear. Well, that would highly depend on the Fae.
I'm gonna take a leaf out of Morgan's book here. Is it possible that you could kill the Fae?
No, I don't think so.
No, I mean,
Okay.
no.
Then that will depend entirely on the nature of the contract, and you're going to need to look for loopholes and be very careful they don't use the same loopholes against you.
No, wait. I do have this pact, but if at the end of 10 days Ophelia can get my mother back, I don't want out of it.
I'll kind of point at that and just being like, that's the part that we're trying to do, is get his mother out of this enchantment that we just spoke about.
And I think you may be completely screwed. Because of Lady Ophelia is not just a Fae. Even among Arc Fae, she is a terrifyingly powerful creature. And if that is who the pact is with, there's not going to be a loophole that can save you. At least none that I can see.
It's not. You're saying this like it's a bad thing. Well, it's.
It's not.
At the end of the day, she's the only one who presented a concrete solution. So.
That's the only thing I was pointing out, Jonah, was just to see if we could help your mother before she could. I know that is important, so I wouldn't hinder that in that kind of way.
No, it's still. We still need to. Maybe we can still find a way to help everyone else, but. It's just. I think we should focus on counter whatever Elia did, one way or another. But we have a beginning of a lead at least, and we haven't explored Malakar's options yet. So
Yeah, and that's still something. We still have about 9 days. So we have time to try and find an alternative.
I wonder if we could just do the same thing that we need to do with this spell and replace you with something else for Ophelia.
That's not a bad
what do you mean?
Like, I don't know, find her a distraction or find her someone else that does want her offer. It can be fickle at times. Maybe not powerful, but
Sure, that's also an option. Great. So, we're not sure how to stop Elia yet. Just find this relic. Not sure how we're actually looking for and how to find it, but we might also need to get ways of not being spied upon. That would be good.
Yeah, we seem to need something to push that back. The fact that she destroyed, what'd you say, 16 different things watching us?
16 people were watching us.
16
Oh.
divination focused on us.
There were a lot of people scrying on us, apparently.
They're like gnats, apparently.
Ugh.
I got you.
Scrying, divination, same
Something.
thing.
We were
kind
being
of.
watched. When we were speaking with Morgan, she kind of put up this sort of nature-based barrier that destroyed those things.
Yeah, we've been infested with worms and deities at this point, or divine energy. It's
It's really stacking.
Did it look, did what she do look kind of like this? He's got like minor illusion, the root
sort of passing over, arching over.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
That's the
Nope,
one.
I was up.
That was it.
Well, good news. Technically not divination.
Oh.
She can only harm creatures with that spell.
Creatures.
So whatever it was watching you was right there with you. It said.
What the
Oh.
fuck?
That's not better.
No, didn't say it would be.
Oh my
It's
What
just
would I have to
technically
do
not
to-
divination.
But
What would I
wait,
have
what?
to do to learn to protect us from something like that? Like a shield.
Yes. And what the hell was it?
You'll have to ask Morgan about that one. If she could see them and you couldn't.
Is there a way to detect that kind of creature? Whatever it may have been?
You would have to know what it was to get a sense of its existence, and then yeah, you could learn to protect yourself from it.
I don't remember what they look like, do I? Because I've seen them before. I know exactly what they are, right? Are they what? Are they?
You
What
don't
are they?
Oh my
remember
god,
what
I know what
look
they are.
like.
Oh my god, yes, we do know what they look like. Oh my god.
Do
Little
we
dudes.
You guys,
Hold on.
yeah, you guys know what they look like.
Yeah, we don't.
You have no memory of what they look like.
Okay.
It's like the silence episodes of Doctor Who.
Oh my gosh.
You kind of almost immediately forget their existence
Dang.
after you stop
Ew.
seeing them.
I know what they are.
Yeah.
I mean,
So, in any case, what can we? In short, we need protections against divination. Can you? Is that something you could do for us, please?
Or maybe help us learn.
I mean, there are items that do it. You could simply just go and buy them.
True. We are
Oh.
kind of loaded right now.
That might be the right choice, to be honest.
for sure.
Well, that's on our to-do list when we
Alright.
get back in town.
And we also. I need to lay down somewhere, and Data, you wanted to look at the doors,
Yes, the doors.
and Charfel at the book. So, do you mind if we stay a little bit longer?
He's gonna kind of look around at the robots doing their anxious clean,
We'll go back this
and
way.
he's just gonna kind of look back at you and nod. Yeah, I guess that's okay.
We can stay over by the doors, just to be out of your way.
Yeah, I mean, if you could stay in that room, it might be better just in case.
Yep.
But
Yeah, we
yeah,
can
I
do it.
don't really want to kick you out. But
This
you
is
know,
very entertaining to watch.
I'm sure it is.
Quick, someone put up a camcorder.
Burn this
I
in
will-
memory.
Hide it
I
in the
will-
corner.
Banish all of you to the nine hells. I'm not even the same hell.
Got
And
it.
not
I'd
even,
be
all,
there.
not even all of you in one hell. You know, I could get 8 hells with the 4 of you easily.
Aw, love
And I
that.
being the lowest one.
No,
Merlin,
What the?
Merlin, you are extra salty, as some would say.
A bit touchy, I think, is the.
Quick question
Patience.
before we go. How
Yes.
how tricksy and safe is your ex-lady? Not ex-lady.
X
good
not
save.
X.
Well, as I've said, her appreciation of the quality of life is not her highest priority. However, she's not outwardly dangerous. Unless you make an enemy of her or give her a reason to be hostile towards you. She can, in fact, be a powerful ally.
All right. So far, so good. Then, kind of like nervous shuffles a little bit.
Oh.
I'm so tempted. So tempted, but I'm not going to.
Oh my gosh.
Daedr's gonna walk off towards the door, give a little wave, and then you'll probably hear a little bit of laughter in the distance.
Oh, alright.
So we are allowed to stay back there.
Yeah, we can stay
Okay.
inside the room with the
Oh.
doors.
Also,
Come on, my dude.
talking about divinities, it's a long shot, but I can try and ask Salune.
Hmm.
Oh, true.
I have no
idea.
idea if she will let me in. I mean, she left me go to the moon gate the first time, but do you think I shouldn't?
Well, maybe while you're resting, you can maybe use that time to commune. I can just stay here while you all do your stuff.
Uh-oh, Nuriel found the books.
Nice.
Now they're attacked.
I was
Fine,
gonna
but-
say, like, Chafel's just kind of snooping.
Honestly, fair. Oh, okay. One of these two doors led to something about a god related to magic, correct?
It was a god that everyone apart from Dadia had met.
Ayun
Ayun, the goddess of knowledge.
Cool.
and Forged one.
Shafel!
There's so many books over here. What?
You're distracting me.
Okay, this cobalt apparently has something to do with that door that has to do with your goddess of knowledge, apparently. So, here. I'm gonna hand you a chunk of cobalt.
First move here usually I think would be Arcana check.
I think you've already done checks on these doors.
Really? I thought so.
I think when you were first
Yeah.
here, they're like
One of them was for
Oh my gosh,
Gond.
it's been so
One of
long.
them was for Ayun, and the other one was the endless battle door.
yeah. I think
Ooh.
like the Arcana checks and stuff was like but obviously there's like abjuration, transmutation, and stuff like that. There's
Yeah.
a lot of effects on these doors to keep them closed. But you guys have, ascertained with the appropriate items, you could probably get the doors open.
Mhm.
Anvil. Sorry.
Hold, huh?
Shafel first.
Shall I go first?
If you die, you die.
the
At
test
this
run,
point,
you know?
I've made enough dangerous enemies any moment, really. Or dangerous friends and enemies, really.
Oh. Man, I need to actually. Just a sec. Where's the
Yes. He has to look at whatever's actually behind him.
No, I need the token. I don't remember if I made Ayun a token or not, because this was way back when I was still kind of using the images as the token art because you guys weren't having tokens everywhere. No, she does in fact have a token, so we're all good there.
Nice.
Conveniently, if we're about to talk to a god of knowledge, they might have the knowledge we need to find the thing.
Alright, so what did we need? Cobalt and,
I think it's just Cobalt.
Yeah, yours is just cobalt.
It's
Oh,
just
that's
store
fine, Just little
Sky
traps.
Metal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sky metal. The other one was the cloak with the stuff.
Saffron, yeah.
Saffron, yes.
Okay. So, Shalfel, do you put the little chunk of cobalt in the door?
you know what? At this point, yep. Yep.
Where's that?
just gonna sit over here.
Wear the cloak while I do it.
I know the cloak's for Nadia. Don't worry about it.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so you put the little choco cobalt in the little slot on the door, and at first nothing seems to happen, but then you hear a clunk and another clunk, and it sounds like large metal bars being retracted on the other side of the door. And they start clunking faster and faster and faster and faster until the whole door just starts shaking on the way down.
Fireball.
Guys,
then-
the door's clunking.
Yep, it's getting ready to open.
As the final one does like clunk, there's just this silence, which seems deafening compared to the sound of the bars a moment ago. And then the door creaks, and then shudders. The doors jump open a little bit at first, and start to open slowly until you can just about see through them to see a face that you have in fact seen before. In a land of dreams and whimsy, when you guys helped Fortuna, the goddess of luck, you revealed
And they're fucking.
I, who sort of glances curiously as the door swings open, and for a moment inside, you see she's sitting in like a lounge chair. She's got a book in front of her, and she's like looking over the top of it at you, Shoutfell. And as the door opens further,
This is
books
awkward.
start to come flying off the shelves, and the room that she's in starts to collapse in on itself. She very calmly stands up, puts the book down, and just walks towards you. Bookshelves are flying off the walls behind her, getting closer and closer. But she is not in a rush. And she seems to be making the exact perfect pace to get in front of you in the doorway, just as the final bookcase slams behind her. And she tilts her head. And she looks down, and she sort of studies your face. Well, to whom do I owe my thanks?
I was gonna do one of her weird deep bows. And just kind of state, Shalfel, Sorceress presence.
There's going to be a small flicker of possible recognition in her gaze, and then she dismisses it. As maybe just a trick of fate. And she's going to put her arms on your shoulders and slowly tilt you back up into a standing position. And if you still refuse to make eye contact with her, that's fine, but she is staring down at you.
It's not polite.
And she will...
She's just got shifty eyes. She can't stay long. Shifty eye contact.
She will lean down, because she's quite tall, is our goddess here. So she'll lean down, so almost as if her forehead was resting on yours. Maybe a couple of inches between you. And she's just going to mutter, "You have my deepest thanks, Shalfel Sorceress, for relieving me of my prison. I give unto you
my blessing. And she's going to lay a kiss on your forehead. And you know, like the sort of third eye
Mhm.
things, where there's like an eye in your forehead? A, like, almost like the Egyptian hieroglyphic version of that, like a little eye of Horus almost, is just going to appear sort of tattooed on your forehead for a moment. And then it will fade away. And Shafel, you have been blessed.
Oh.
And that gives you some favors.
Oh my.
Okay,
um,
that is always good.
the main one, which I will give to you now so that you can think about, is you can gain proficiency in any skill or tool right now.
Oh.
Just straight out a whole new proficiency.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
that's cool.
Oh. Alright.
Oh, the
Yeah.
possibilities.
That's a lot of possibilities.
There's a lot of possibilities.
Wait, these are. Oh.
And can she get expertise instead? Anything?
You know
You know-
what?
In
I
Arcana,
allow
maybe?
it.
Oh,
I allow
okay.
it because all expertise is 2 proficiencies. So yeah, you can go ahead if you want to take expertise in something you're already proficient in. You can just stack it there.
Okay. Oh shit. I gotta really look at it.
Oh shit!
You have 30 seconds.
No, you have as long as you have about a week to think about that one.
Alright.
Unless you choose a skill that you want to use this session.
Oh.
And the rest of them are going to be in your private chat,
Oh my.
and you can you can have a look through them, and you can
Oh, okay.
come to me with any questions that you wish. And then we'll work on adding them to your sheet at some point. So it'll take a while for you to get used to your new abilities. So yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
And Ayin is going to, like, after that, she'll sort of stand up and she's going to glance because Dadia, you are standing right there.
Giving an
And she's going
innocent
to do
wave.
like an appraising look of the room that she's in. And she's going to sort of question. I don't know how long I've been imprisoned for. Tell me of this land.
Well, first things first, we are magic heavy, magic rich here. The sun was destroyed,
Exploded.
exploded.
The sun. The sun has gone. I'm sorry.
It's one of our greatest tragedies / mysteries.
I'm not surprised. Tell me, if the sun is gone, how is life still present in this land and this world?
Magic seems
Copy
to
paste the
be
whole one.
a theory.
Shut. Oh.
So, magic has taken the place of the sun?
That's the theory, I think.
Then this land is perhaps quite an opportunity.
Oop.
Perhaps
A
there
lot
is
of
a
people have
reason.
been saying that.
Perhaps that is the reason I have been brought back now.
Well, we certainly could use your help and knowledge in this world. No matter what.
Oh. You say that with a heavy heart. To something alien?
We are seeking the solution to a very powerful beings. Oh. They are attempting to reach godhood, we believe, and we're trying to disrupt that path. And trying to disrupt a spell they've got going on, buddy. Struggling with that, though. We need to find a way. They've hidden it in a song, and we need to find a way to put this idea that's been placed, put something different in its place, or even just cut off the connection. The ideal.
I see. I take it if you intend to stop them, this person is lacking in what makes the divine such.
Yeah, per Merlin, they are forcing it, from what we can tell, and forcing worship, and yes.
Then I would gladly offer my power to you.
Oh.
However, and this is with my deepest sympathies, my time in captivity has drained me of almost all of my power. Should you help restore it, then my boon will be for all of you. And my knowledge is yours to wield as you see fit.
Raphael's gonna kind of like glance at Dadier, like glance back and be like,
You're getting encouraging thumbs up right now. Double thumbs
do
up.
that.
Very encouraging.
Yeah, they left us alone in here with the gods, so pretty much it's
Meanwhile,
time
no-
to go.
Yeah.
Noel is reading comic books, yeah.
Yeah. We did just tell Shalfel not too long ago that she needs to stop saying yes to people. So I'm not surprised she looked to Nadia for help.
I want to point out,
Usually
I was
not been the
not one of
best
those
person.
people. I was not one of those people that said
He
that.
was not.
No, you were not.
She tried though. Is the thing.
Ugh.
I can. I will detail you
Hello?
everything that you need for the ritual.
That's perfect.
I'm afraid it will not be easy, but I should still have enough power left to assist you where possible in facilitating my rebirth. And as each step is completed, I will be able to offer you more and more assistance.
I think we should be able to handle it, hopefully.
Then, my first task, your first task that I must impart, is to seek knowledge which has been lost. A tome, or a map, or something that leads to knowledge which is no longer available. That will be the first component of the ritual.
Do we have that already?
That book
Kind of feels.
in the other room.
No, I was. Sorry. Remember that map that we got?
Uh-huh. The one that we copied?
Dingus wanted that we made a copy of?
Yeah.
Oh, we did make a copy.
We did, in fact, make a copy. No wonder why we have so many people against us. They're just like, hey.
Hey, Shalfel, do you still have a copy of that map from Dingus?
Oh yes, I believe I do. She'll start like rummaging around violently in her books. I don't think she ever took it off of her person.
So you're pulling the map to Vesnavalis, or whatever I called it?
I got something.
Yeah.
It's somewhere in here. Sever's Malignia. Close enough.
All those
Does that
numbers
count?
were there.
Oh. And you're gonna have to offer to find out.
Okay.
Yeah, she will take it. She will unfurl the map, and she will study it for a moment, and she will nod. This will do nicely. And she's gonna hand it back to you, Shelfa.
Perfect. Nice.
Yeah, for once.
Yeah.
We're like, wait, we already have that.
Wait.
See, you
It
side
is.
quested before the main story, and now
Yeah.
you're being rewarded.
That's
It's
wild.
almost like
We
I play Square Enix
It's
games.
almost like.
I'm totally a Square Enix fanboy. Of course you get rewarded for side questing.
Thank you.
I-
Thank you.
Yes, good.
I swear,
good.
if I open the Gondor in his first, and he gives me a task to just make something really cool, and it's gonna be all the random crap that I've been carrying around for a while to make one specific freaking hammer.
Finally.
Oh, God.
When you can
Actually,
consolidate-
no.
Literally,
Aw.
what do you got? Mega loot your inventory into one item.
Oh man.
Oh.
Oh.
All right. Well,
Well, then straight on to the second step. There are two possible items that you can use for this step. They both serve a very similar purpose. The first is a celestial scepter, one of which I can sense in a town called.
I swear.
Please hold.
side quests, side quests, side quests. Oh my god, I'm updating my side quest list for the first time in ages.
There's one in the town of Emberbarrow.
We've been there? No.
No,
No, we
you
went
have
to
no.
somewhere else. It was called
No.
Ember something.
Yeah.
Or, if that is not possible, then you can look for an illuminated crystalline orb. Of which there is one of them in Please Hold. I have too many I have too many map pages. The Haven of Celestial Incense.
Why does that one sound harder?
Any of those two items will do. And however you need to acquire them, well, you have one God's blessing.
Sure we happen.
Noted.
Whilst
Nice
you
list.
are adventuring for those, I shall seek out a suitable place for the ritual. And when the time comes, you will know where to go.
Okay.
I'll kind of like
Mhm.
nod at that acceptance, just like okay.
And again, should you fulfill this ritual, my knowledge is your weapon to wield. You have my word.
I was gonna bow again and thank her.
I must
It
go.
will only be used well.
I know. And I can see the truth has a deep place in your heart. Now, before I leave you, I must also deliver a warning. I was not locked away by accident. I was but one victim of the chained oblivion. And
What?
she says that with almost like, you should know about this,
And seeing that you don't know about this,
Come again?
she kind of relaxes in a minute. Oh, good. Okay. The fact that that does not mean anything to you means they are not as prevalent in this land anymore. The Chained Oblivion is the god of nothingness. And he sought to erase all existence. And as such, he's locked away countless gods. He has destroyed many. And I was one of his victims. He locked me away in a library constructed of all of the knowledge I have gained over the years, so that it may be eradicated from time, from space. And now that I am free, if he has not been stopped, I can only assume that he will act against you.
Crap.
Oops.
Another one.
Oh, no. I
Oh.
think, who's Malakar working
Yes, sir.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
That
Fine.
is, that is main quest action for sure.
Yes.
No, that's like season 3 action right there. We'll be fine.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Where possible, seek out the priests of mine. They are familiar with the Chained Oblivion and his agents, and will help you in your fight against them, should it be required. It's possible that by now he has been dealt with. And my warning may be for naught. I must go and find a realm that I may recuperate in. Holding this form is taking the last vestiges of my strength. I
Every
will
day.
be guiding you as much as I can. And thank you again, Shalfel.
Oh, just gonna kind of awkward nod and try to get out of her way.
And she puts her hand kind of like on her, just in front of her neck. She like bows her head to you. And as she does so, she will blink away.
Well then.
Next door. Next door.
What's behind door number 2?
Oh,
Literally.
That was interesting.
Fascinating. I felt kind of like
Oh.
excited, but also just like a little shaky, like nervous. She's like very awkward right now. Doesn't know what to do.
Okay. All right. So before I do this, because I don't want to mess up, this is a door to Gond, right?
Yes, that is the door to God.
Okay. Oh. All right. All right. I got the cloak. Do I wear it? Do I offer it? I'll try offering it first. Wish me luck, Shafel. God, I hope he has an anvil in there.
Did I? Oh, okay. Okay. So you're like offering the robe up to the door.
Yep.
Okay. As you do that, the threads of the robe start to unfurl
That it
and
froze?
unwind.
Oh, like, did you just have to refresh Twitch? Is that okay?
And they sort of start snaking their way towards the door, where they start sort of
So welcome back.
filling in crevices and cracks in the wood and just fading into the door as the robe in your hand slowly unfurls itself
Oh my.
until nothing remains. And you are left stood at the door, where just like with Shalfel, at first nothing happens, and then, unlike the clonking of bars being moved, this feels more like a battering ram is hitting the other side of the door. And with every loud thud, the door rattles and shakes on its hinges. And you can see the metal bolts that are ingrained into the wood start to get knocked out of place and start to come loose from their holdings. And each thud is more violent than the last. Until there's one
Yeah.
crescendo thud that knocks the screws out of the door. And then, after a moment, the door creaks and starts to fall backwards. And you are face to face with a figure that you presume, based on the door and everything that's gone on, is Gaunt. And
Oh,
I'm just waiting for
Mhm.
Roll20 to decide to upload the Pokemon. Because it's taking a while.
as
And I
all the
forgot I haven't actually done it.
My immersion.
when all the big
Broken.
knocks on the door are happening, Dater's like rolling his shoulders, stretching a little bit, stretching his fingers, like, all right, hyping himself up a little bit, getting ready. Oh, oh my!
And
Got this.
you have met God. Who, like, when he's like, the door falls backwards, and he just like steps on it as he like stretches his arms and flexes and just kind of like reaches for this giant hammer at his belt, and
That's
just like
wide.
he grabs it and he just sighs of relief and steps, like, just keeps stepping along the door until he stood in front of you. Well, about fucking time. God damn it, that place sucked.
God's curse. Never mind. Hello.
Oh, we can, and I will.
You know what? Fair. Honestly, fair.
Are you the one who I owe my release to?
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you have an
Thank
anvil
you.
in there?
You know, I might have something even better for you. And he's gonna like reaches into his robe and he starts rummaging. And he like proper Mary Poppins is this robe. He's like arms
Oh
deep
my
in it,
gosh.
shit sticking out the bottom, and he's just reaching. He's like, well, where did I put it? Come on. Oh, wait. And he takes his hat off and pulls a scroll out of his hat. And he just hands you the scroll.
Thank you.
Well, should I? Well, okay, I'll tell you a little bit at least. Give you a little bit of something to go off of.
All right,
This is the blueprint of wonders. All right,
Okay.
bear with me. It can make anything once. Yeah, one use. But I'm a little bit biased. I think you should make my forge.
Ooh.
Because then you'll always have an anvil on you. You see? Well, you'll have the whole forge. It's got a name. It's called the Forge of Eternity. Alright? You make that, you can make basically everything anyway. And it's not just a one-time use, you know? You got it.
That is a gloriously amazing idea. Ooh.
It's not easy, because you're building, a divine forge. But, but it's worth it.
How big is the anvil?
However big you need it to be.
Okay. How hot can the flames
Yeah.
get?
as hard as you need them to be. I'm gonna give you the answer to the next one for free. As you need it to be.
Oh.
So,
I like
you
you,
guys
sir.
deal?
Oh, damn straight.
Yeah, I'm pretty likable. So, you're gonna need a few things.
All right.
It shouldn't be the hardest. Well, one of them's gonna be it. Alright, we'll get to that as we need to. So, you need a celestial metal. Alright, this should be the nice easy one. You got meteorites, right?
Uh,
Space, land, boom.
hell, sometimes you have access to other planes. So yeah, we can pull that off.
Okay, one of those. Basically iron, but, from up there.
So yeah, okay.
Then, this one probably is a little bit easier, but also not. You're going to need an arcane battery. Specifically, one of the ones I've created. Now, I don't have any on me. And I don't know where all of my stuff's gone. But, I know where the closest one is.
Ooh, okay.
Do you have a map?
Yes. I think I'm the one who carries the map. Can I pull out the map?
All of us have.
Pull out the map. You have magic maps, alright?
We have a shared inventory.
Key points
Make copies for everybody.
right about there.
Hopefully.
Whoa.
Second, I'm typing. There we go. Save changes. All right.
You said it here?
Right
Oh,
here.
there.
Right there. Okay, one second. I need this to be red. Right there.
Oh god, we're all the way down there.
Yep.
Oh, it's the north.
We're a little bit far.
Arcane battery. Okay.
Should be writing that in there.
For reference, what I was typing is I'm filling in my notes for the two people, and I've gone badass dude who's been helping make the coolest forge ever.
Yeah.
So
Pretty accurate.
fine.
Alright. Next. Sorry, this is a bit of a long one. This is going to be the most difficult. You get this, you're golden.
Gotcha.
You need a shard of the first invention.
Oh my gosh.
Which is literally what it
First
sounds like.
one?
The first thing ever created by a sentient mind.
Damn.
You need a shard of it.
Oh shit.
Now,
Probably a stone.
fun fact. Well, never say fun fact. Let somebody else tell you if your fact's fun or not.
Yep, true.
So the first thing ever created, right?
Hmm.
Bit of a bust. Wasn't all that great. Kinda fell apart. The pieces for it, quite useful still.
Hmm.
They exist all over the place. You just need to find one. I
Okay.
know what one is, but based on what's going on right now, you're not going to like it. So I'm going to skip over that one. I
Is
will
it in the
come
crater?
back to it if you get... No,
Okay.
it's in this room. But
Oh,
we'll
fuck.
come back to that in case, something happens. So, what you're going to need to do, you said you can plane hop, right?
Occasionally, if we're lucky.
You need to figure out how to get to Mechanus.
Wait, is that?
Oh yeah. Up, 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 up.
I've been there.
You haven't been there, but the mech one-shot, the mechs
Yeah.
were from Mechanus.
I've played with some toys from there before. I remember that now.
You've probably already touched one of these then. But it's really difficult to figure out which is the specific bit. Because when I say shard, I mean shard, So, Mechanus, the one guaranteed one, in the capital of Mechanus, in the palace, in the throne room, on the throne.
Wow.
Oh
Really? Right there. That's the guaranteed one I know. You get that one, you're probably going to be fine. Wait,
Oh, that's Oh, we're gonna get in so much fucking trouble getting that. That's awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, that's GG.
For
Yes,
Pete's
that was
sakes.
Item.
that was in character. Thank you.
The last item, you already have. So, success to you.
Which one is that?
You need a fragment of the primeval forge. And guess what, buddy? That little hammer you got there, my armor.
Wait.
You're golden.
Yeah,
What the heck?
I pull out the hammer.
you can pull out the hammer. The hammer feels a little bit warm right now. Almost as if it likes what it sees.
Huh.
Yeah. You know?
You know, I've been
See
carrying this,
everybody.
I've been carrying this thing around for like 70 years.
That's nothing. I had it for about 70 millennia.
Do you know how many hoes I made with this?
You know how many hoes I got with it?
Boom. All right.
I'm a loyal man. I got one of them.
Agreed.
I just got in trouble for saying that. No doubt she knows somehow that I just said that. But it's fine. Divine missions and all that. So you know what? That happened. Your ticket out of this place. If you can get the other three.
Oh man. All right, so I'm going to pocket this blueprint, and I'm going to create the greatest forge in existence.
Second
I assume.
greatest.
Second. What? Yeah. Hey.
Listen. The first one's mine. And I made the blueprint to make the second. It's just science.
Then I'll make a better one after I make this one.
Hey, you do that, I will tie her right now. And you can be the god of the smith. See
Deal.
how you like that?
Whoops. Did I just accidentally make a bet with a god?
Yeah, you do it.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
Jonah makes pacts with fays, Davia makes bets with gods. You know, it's... Shadowfell makes deals with witches from other planes, and
I'm just
stuff has two souls.
Yeah, I was like, I'm just vibing over here.
We all be making packs, like.
Can't help it, apparently.
Getting out of control.
You know what?
Yeah.
I like you much more than that other random ass war god that jumped into my head the other week.
You frequently get gods contacting you?
Jonas talked to Saloon? Yeah.
More than
Shafel just talked to Ayun. That one guy jumped in my head a while back. I don't remember his name anymore.
Wait. Ayun?
Oh yeah, she was locked in the doorway next to you.
Huh. So Oblivion got her, huh?
Mm.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
she mentioned
sucks.
something about some Oblivion people. Out of curiosity, do you know who's in that last doorway over there? We know it's something about war or battles. Battles, that's what it was.
That's a lot of possibilities.
Oh
A
shit.
lot of bloodthirsty people up there.
All right.
Well, if you already know what there is to know about the Oblivions, then I ain't gonna repeat myself.
Mm.
Or herself.
Fair enough.
Ain't gonna lord them twice.
Fair.
So, you get those. And we're gonna find a nice place to make it. Get a good forge. No, get a great forge.
Oh.
I'll get back to you on that. I have
Alright.
another better to do now. I'll find
Fair.
a place.
Yep. How the fuck am I gonna get to Mechanus?
Is that in character?
Yeah, I'm just muttering to myself now.
Well, you said you got a friend who knows Saloon, right?
Yeah.
Saloon's Moongate can take to any plane you want to go to.
Oh,
Provided,
Oh.
of course, he is actually a friend.
fair. All right. Anyway, yep. It might take me a little bit, but I'm definitely doing that. 100%.
I'll go
Don't
back to
worry.
Mechanus anytime.
Time's a fickle thing when it comes to guns. Take as long as you need. I'll probably be around.
Fair enough.
Make sure Oblivion doesn't get me first. I'm ready this time.
Hmm.
Alright, well, good luck. Remember, you're the god if all this goes tits up. And with that, he's going to leave. That
What
is
was
his
that
mic drop moment.
What was
You're
it?
the
What
god.
was it?
You're the god if things go tits up.
Oh my god.
Ah,
That is his mic
Oh.
drop moment.
Bruh.
On you.
Oh.
You know, Shafel, I think I may have agreed to something I shouldn't have.
Welcome to the club. Bad habit of mine.
Oh god.
How am I going to tell Ariana about this? Oh god.
only Dove is left.
No, no. Wait.
Wait.
Hey, at least mine leads directly to godhood, alright?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Nothing wrong can happen, right?
No.
Ooh.
Second. Yeah.
Yep,
You were gone
here
for a
you go.
while.
Yeah, we got
Yes.
to talk to a couple gods somehow.
Huh.
I
Very
agree.
interesting.
Okay. Anything fun?
I made a bet with one where I'll become the god of smithing if I win.
Pretty high stakes.
Yeah, that sounds pretty high stakes.
Fun.
I can't imagine you being a god.
You know, kid? Me neither.
I can kind of see it. Oh, kind of cock her head.
What? Okay.
Nothing disappears.
Oh, you find any good books?
A few. There's quite a lot in here.
Hmm.
I've read a couple of them before, but some are new.
There you go. You should be able to take any you want. It shouldn't be an issue.
We'll see. I don't really have anywhere to put them.
Oh, Phil, just put whatever one she wants in her pockets.
Her magic pockets.
You actually taking a bookshelf out?
Do it.
Oh, you know what? Maybe.
Yes.
Remember what happened last time I did that?
It's probably fine.
It's
These
probably
are
a
safe
less
books.
important book, right?
Yeah,
Nothing
because
happened.
I still have a book from this pile that I haven't finished reading that gives me some kind of buff if I were to finish it at any point.
Me too.
Ooh. Yeah, we'll take a couple books then. Whatever.
There we go.
it is.
Alright. Roll me a D100 for every book that you take.
Woody. Dude, let's
Just
do
whatever
it.
D100.
At least one of them was born, I remember.
Freeze my magic numbers. Why don't we do the?
I think Roslyn kept it.
Oh, possibly.
Definitely.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
One so far.
Okay.
I'm gonna max at 3 because I'm not trying to be annoying.
Oh!
Oh boy. What? I've never done that rolling a D100.
Wow.
Well,
That's...
magic search.
Eats you.
Oh my gosh.
Just
It's
for
amazing.
everything.
Seriously?
You're gonna get
Yeah, the book
that-
just murders you right on the spot. You're done.
No, you'll get the book
only
that
have
increases
that
your max charisma. It's fine.
Oh my gosh.
Alright. So you get 3 books in total. The Principia Velenosa, Principiae Lucens and Spectrals,
Okay.
and Theobaldix Necrologicon.
would like the sound of that.
Nice.
Heck, yeah.
Oh.
And
I did
once you start reading them, you'll know what they're about.
Can I snag a book as well?
Go ahead.
Cool.
Try not to roll anything else already rolled. Okay. Where is it?
For you to keep it.
That is, of course, you picked this one.
Oh no.
How the hell do you say that? Zwibbles, Zweinmenschen und Vogelfraulinnen.
Jeez.
Oh, what's German or Polish or something?
I think it's German.
Oh,
I heard Fraulein.
oh Lord.
Oh,
Love it.
that's probably a good one.
I don't know what it is, but I love it.
It's yours for sure.
Oh, I love random like book lists where they just have words like this on them. Does it mean something?
What does it say?
Wibbly's pig people in bird woman lines.
Bird woman, hey!
Well, that makes sense. That makes sense as to what it does.
It'll clearly give me speak with animals, but with female pigs and birds.
Oh Lord, that is
Oh.
fantastic.
Hey, I'll be able to talk better with Razleen.
Yeah, Rasley speaks English. Draconic, but you know, this world's English.
Alright, I'm happy.
All right. Gonna go find the other two.
Oh yeah. Playing with books in here.
Knock.
Yeah.
You guys awake? Are they awake? Obviously, Dove's awake.
That's a good question.
Yes. How long would you like to have rested for?
8 hours would be great, but
You can't rest for 8 hours.
Too early in the day for that.
I mean it's the end of the afternoon probably by now. No?
Yeah, but not that long.
No, I was probably an hour.
Yeah, it's only been like a couple of hours most since you woke up.
Yeah. Oh, another book.
So, we opened up 2 of the doors.
Oh,
We found gods behind them,
Indeed.
who had been locked away by a group called the Chained of Oblivion. Apparently, many years ago or something.
Nope. Please say no.
Oh. Ayun specifically.
Just kind of give the rundown.
Yep. Ayun said we can talk to her people for more info on that. Maybe, if they're still around.
Indeed.
And
She- sorry.
Yes.
No, she said she would help us as well. All I have to do is find a way to restore her power, and we already did, I think, step 1 for that. And you too, Daydeer, right?
Hmm?
You had something to do as well.
Oh yes, guys. I opened the door for Gond. He got freed from that prison of his. The goddess smithing. And he
Sure.
gave me a very, very magical item. That I don't even want to know how rare it actually is. The Blueprint of Wonder, which can create anything apparently.
What?
And
You talked to two gods?
yes, two of them. And me and him came to the instant, like we had a moment, you know. So we're gonna create a smithy. What was the smithy actually called? Oh, I don't think you even typed it out. Oh, you didn't. Okay.
The Forge of Eternity.
Forge of Eternity. We're gonna create the Forge of Eternity.
Wait, what? So there were gods on the other side of the room.
Yes. Trapped apparently, like imprisoned. I think she got more of a blessing than I did. I just got a blueprint, which is also fine because it's a really cool forge. I mean, can I unscroll the blueprint and look at what the forge is supposed to look like in the blueprint?
It's going to automatically build it.
You can't unveil it until the time is right.
Oh,
I can't
no.
even show you. Anyways, it's going to be amazing, I promise. And I'll be able to make the
Wait,
most
did you talk to them about the situation?
Xiaofel got more information out of Ayun about that than I did.
Yes, she said that. Sec. I have a small ADHD fairy that lives inside my brain and likes to steal minutes.
Fair.
Xiaofel, did she faint?
In game and out of game at this point. No, yeah, she said that we should be able to. she would be willing to help us if we restored her power, and she also bestowed me with some pretty significant skills, I would say, that will help us through.
That's great. And restore her powers. How do we do that? Do we need to get an object from the other side of the world that we have no idea where it is?
Maybe.
I mean, kind of.
Oh.
We need a. We already gave her a lot of knowledge that had been lost, but she needs an item.
Oh gosh.
I have a list of them.
Yeah, a celestial scepter, which can be found in Emberburrow, or an illuminated crystal orb in the Haven of Celestial Insight.
Haven of Celestial Insight.
For sure.
Yeah,
you know what the thing is? So technically, right now you guys are in Merlin's place, which is there. So the Haven is right up there, okay? But
Yep.
when you go back through the portal, you're in Mist Harbor. So Emberburrow is right there. So you can't really say that one's really far away, but you're not actually that far from either.
Guys, just think, we could go from here to here to here.
What?
It's only a
All the way up.
400-mile detour.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh yeah, we have to return to Mist Harbor no matter what.
If we can find Elliot before we gotta drop him off, we could make them be friends. Or hang out in the same room for an extended period of time.
I will admit, as much as I love the thought of creating this Forge of Eternity, getting the assistance from Ayun would probably be both easier, significantly, mind you. I haven't even told you what I need yet. It is significantly easier, but also more helpful.
Yes.
And but Data, it's amazing you got to see the god of smithing somehow.
Oh, you should have seen this hammer. Guys, it turns out this hunk of junk that I've been carrying around for some 70 years is actually also his hammer.
Oh,
What?
I mean, isn't that the hammer that Lorenda threw at you?
Yes. Oh, yeah. That is weird. Anyway, regardless, the other bits are a little bit harder to get a hold of. I need celestial metal, which we either need to get from a meteorite or something, or just go find some metal in the celestial realm if we find a portal. I need an arcane battery, and I need a shard of the first invention, which is in one of two places, one of which you didn't want to give up very easily. The other one is in Mechanus, which you might remember is that where those machines came from during that one weird dream we all shared. It's literally in the throne, like it's a part of the throne of the capital of the place.
Sure.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm very excited right now.
That's great. So, what? This is a lot to take in.
We could always
What
go
would
try
we-
to open the third door, and you two can meet that god.
Which god was the third door?
It was Weejas, the goddess of magic and death.
Oh.
Do we want to open this door? I mean, why not? But at this point, did Merlin want it? Oh no, Merlin said we could open the doors. I remember. He didn't really care. I wrote it down somewhere, but
I have it written down in my notebook as endless battle door, whatever that could possibly mean.
Which I'm very confused about because
Yeah, me too.
I'm not
It's fine.
100% sure what that has to do with anything.
Same.
There is an endless battle room he let us level in, but I don't know if it was in here.
Oh. Maybe not. I don't know. Anyway. Also,
that third door. Sorry, God, you might as well finish, Dadia.
I was gonna say I put forth a proposition that Jonah not be allowed to open this door if it's a goddess.
Yeah, if it's a goddess, Jonah, get out. If it
Well,
wasn't
it's-
us.
no, I agree actually. Or even a god. I shouldn't be talking to anyone important. I think.
Oh.
No.
Couple of archdevils somewhere. Cough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man.
So I definitely remember you guys did investigate this door. So I'm gonna just assume that you succeeded. This door, unlike the others, has 5 slots, and there was a different rune under each slot. And
Oh yes,
They were-
arcane death and
Yep.
the ones.
Arcana, Death, Grave, Knowledge, Order.
Oh, that's
And there was no other information on this door. So there's like a slot, and that is a rune underneath it, and those runes translate to Arcana, Death, Grave, Knowledge, Order.
We just need to put something that represents those things within the slot, maybe. Uh, uh, I don't know.
The door looks back. Yeah, it's upright one. Yeah, the one on its own. Are you looking for anything in particular? No. Go ahead and roll
I'm
me.
gonna-
Oh.
Also here. So
Okay. Go ahead and make me an insight roll.
can I assist?
Not
no,
with
it's an
the
insight
insight.
roll.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah,
you
yeah.
can do. You can help with the next one though, depending on what the result of this roll is. Okay, never mind. There is no second roll to be made.
Let's say, can I enhance ability her, or is it too late?
It is going to be too late. Yeah, since you already rolled it.
Shoot.
Yeah. So they're just kind of slots in the door. You can tell that they go deeper into the door, but that's so your hand is too big for the slot. You'll be happy to know. Yeah, the door does not move.
I'm trying to
Mhm.
I was gonna say, I'm trying to remember. Did we try and cast magic on like the Arcana one last time we were here?
Don't
sure we
know.
did.
I think you guys were like detect magicking the doors, so technically, yeah.
Okay, I was just curious.
Yeah. But with you guys pondering the last door in the room, we will end it there. Definitely flip that session on its head. Jonah didn't die. Fury kinda did. You guys got boots from gods. See?
Yeah, we started with impending
Mhm,
death and
mhm.
ended with blessings. It's pretty pretty solid
That,
turnaround.
the hand that taketh away is also the hand that giveth.
All right, now I just need to travel the 9 realms to find all the bits of the forge.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, that's gonna be long.
Nadier's got a whole side quest.
Guys.
point.
It's gonna...
So my logic behind that one is Dades is going to be a constantly ongoing boon. He's going to have the Forge of Eternity. It needs to take longer to get to. Whereas Shelfel's, first of all, Ayun's main thing is she's going to help you with your current quest. It needs to be achievable now.
Right.
So it's one of those where Shelfel's is like a immediate sort of quest payoff for like a shorter payoff. Dadius is long term because that's going to keep paying off for the rest of the campaign.
And then accidentally turn
Oh,
into
yeah.
a god.
And then accidentally come into a god. Which to answer your question, no.
Okay.
Not
you
accidentally.
said if things go tits up, so I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah, that was more like, if something goes wrong, or if like Mechanus declares war on you, or like executes your friends,
Oh.
then that's on you. Like you can't blame him for that.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
But it'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
So I'm guessing he said there's a shard of the first invention in this room. I'm guessing he has it. Or oh no.
I feel like a connection may have just been made.
No, is it really?
You want to whisper that to me? I'm going to say yes, because I'm pretty sure I know where you've gone with this. Uh-huh.
I'm not
Okay.
following.
Yeah.
That's probably for the best, Jonah. Well,
I wondered if you'd make that connection.
okay, fair enough. Fair enough, you win. Oh,
It's fine.
it's fine. It's fine. It's nothing for any of you to worry about. Oh,
What
It's
did you do?
clearly Alabaster's car.
you know, true.
Clearly. It is definitely in this room. Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Have you looked everywhere in this room, Dove? I don't think so. Somebody was too busy watching Jonah sleep. Weird stalker creeper lady.
Now,
You just found the broke. Oh.
what's my bonus for my smithing tools? One second. Here, I'll do it like this. Sorry. I'm trying to figure out how long it'll take. Oh God, he realizes fast. Okay. All right. Dadio will make the connection pretty quickly then.
I like that because I feel like there's been enough information given that that is a connection he'll make. So I like that.
Cool. Very-
Resupplied side quests.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna take so long to get the bits for the fort.
I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to.
So the celestial metal will be easy.
Okay. I'm super nauseated. I'm pretty sure I'm getting sick. I have terrible aches. So, here we are. I'm gonna sign off. So, thank you guys for hanging out. I will catch you guys later. Yeah. Have a good night. I'll see ya.